Back in this thing, baby. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What's good, y'all? So, cool thumbnail, huh? Smash the like button, subscribe, and turn notifications. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Members, as you can see, you got 2 videos in the gauntlet right now. And also, you have a live over here as well. What the hell? Yeah, this was, oh no, y'all seen this live already. What the hell y'all got? Oh, okay, no. Y'all got 2 in the gauntlet, and then y'all got the Pop the Balloon to Find Love. That if you want to watch the Pop the Balloons now, they'll be for members only. So it's $5, $4.99. You got it. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got it, just stick around and vibe, because a lot of times memberships get gifted. So that could be a possible way to get memberships as well. I don't know how they're choosing for y'all to get members. I know it happens randomly. I don't know if it's just like the most engaged people that aren't members get gifted the memberships right away. I don't know how that works. But yeah, I'm gonna go through a couple videos of some other videos that other people have made, and then I'm gonna open it up for a Q&A. I'm gonna try to do a Q&A. Let's be respectful. Let's be polite. I also have 4 or 5 of y'all, probably more. I just haven't been in my DMs today for real, for real. Look, guys, the world is not ending. Life is not over. You know what I'm saying? I've been creating content for quite some time now. You know what I mean? Speed bumps happen. Things happen in life. The unimaginable happens. And even when I kind of reacted to a little bit of this, and I talked about after the season 1 reunion how they actually thank people for reacting. And now it's just a complete switch up. But a lot can change in a year. You know what I'm saying? But I was just, a lot of people was caught off guard, including myself, because, you know, as far as the number one thing they stress on the show, especially during the follow-ups, is communication and being straightforward and being honest. So for them to come out and be like, shout out to everyone who reacts on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. We really appreciate you guys. And then wrap this shit all up. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what also happens when you sign on to be on Netflix as well. And that's it with that. So we're going to get into some of these videos. I'm going to put my take in why these people are doing them. Shout out to these folks. The first one we're going to start with is this guy, ETM Reacts. He was a reaction channel, also the Pop the Balloon. He's a creator, been around for a while. Shout out to him. Y'all check him out when y'all get the opportunity. And this is basically just what he thinks and his take on why he thinks what's going on is going on. So, Brumless Pendel, you must have missed Tiana. You must have missed the last chat. Come on now, come on, T. Come on, baby. Don't be just coming through for this. And that's another thing. I need y'all to lock in, man. To lock in with all the reactions, all the content, and the podcast coming back. I need y'all just to be overly locked in. You know what I'm saying? Some people be like, I ain't know this, I ain't know that. Bro, I'm putting it out there. You know what I mean? You just be invested in certain stuff, which is cool too. But give yourself an opportunity to dip and dab in some other things sometimes too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, so let's get into it.
Ladies and gents, your boy Gamma, not back with the lovely Juju. Anyway, she running there and she all right, she doing well. Go ahead and subscribe, like the video. It's a different kind of video. I'm chilling today.
So these are other channels that are reacting, other reaction channels and other people just in general just reacting to the Pop the Balloon, just flagging everybody's content just randomly with no heads up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm in the studio, making music, having fun, doing what I normally do. But Arlette BM, we got to talk about the elephant in the room. I don't know if it's in this room, to be honest. But
welcome to membership. Appreciate you becoming a member, bro. Appreciate you becoming a member. Real Talk, Pill Talk. Appreciate you. If you want to become a member, I will put the member link in the comment section, and it's the first link in the description.
We gonna get into it. I actually did a video like this. It was almost 40 minutes long. I was showing the back end and everything.
Pause.
It just it didn't save. So I'm just this one might be like 10 minutes. I ain't even gonna do all of that. I'm gonna get straight to the point. First and foremost, salute to everybody that rock with us. Again, subscribe in case you haven't. Please like the video, helps out a lot. But wow, it's a lot of craziness going on. Arlette and BM, right? I guess people are reacting, or they have reacted to the reactors, and it's throwing a lot of people off. Some channels have completely shut down. Some channels have already been, removed and knocked off. And so we're going to talk about that a little bit. Before we do, though, your boy is a songwriter. He's a producer. He does a bunch of other cool stuff. People too much about what we do. I've been running my own thing for. This is a money train. It's called Matt. Repost. Like, yo, Pop the Balloon created our own. Now, we're not just grabbing content and repost Matt. So all the stuff people laughed about, like, y'all doing a money train. Let's call it for what it is, right? Anybody on blast. I'm just talking about like and I'm talking about like what made it. Like I just sleep and wake up. And it's not to brag, it's not to talk down on anything or anyone. It's to really say you want
to be yapping like me.
Credibility, right? That's what it is. You want. So many people have been in this reaction space, and I'm talking about like Pop the Balloon. They've been reacting to videos, and they had no business reacting. Some of them just, I ain't gonna put nobody on blast.
So he basically saying it's been a lot of reactors out here that started reaction channels, and they had no business reacting. They weren't actually reacting to the content. They were just sitting there and watching the content. To be honest with you, years ago when I was like really heavily into skits and creating content and the whole reaction channel thing came about, I did not like it. I was not a fan. I felt like this is not content. Like create some damn content. Because the reactors back then and what happened now, they would just sit and look at the content. They wouldn't laugh. They wouldn't put their 2 cents in. They would just chill. I never have been a fan of reaction channels. Carverton, appreciate you. He just donated 5 memberships. Y'all jump on board and thank him for giving y'all the memberships, man. Make sure y'all say thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because we're polite around here. So I never was a fan of reaction channels. If you'd have told me 5 years from now you're gonna be doing reactions, I'd have been like, yeah, right. I will never. That's because people would just sit there and go like this. You know what I'm saying? Couples would just sit there and go like this. And then they started reacting to stuff that they weren't even fans of, but it was just bigger creators. You know what I'm saying? So they was like, yo, we got to react to the bigger creators, get in that loop, and we can still, they're following like that as well. So they started off reacting to stuff that they liked, and then they was like, we got to react to the stuff that gets banging views only. You know what I'm saying? Because I had people that was reacting to my stuff, and I wasn't a fan of it, but then the reaction channels started to grow. You know what I mean? And it grew bigger than the creators. And then people started doing spinoffs and stuff and doing like vlogs or family channels or gaming stuff like, but the nits and grits started from other people's content and just sitting there chilling. You know what I'm saying? So that happened with a lot of people. So I wasn't a fan. So even when I dabbled into the reaction thing, I said, how can I make this my own? Okay, I could tell y'all to rate the people from 1 to 3. I could do a freestyle in the beginning. I could crack jokes. I could get the sound bar going with different elements of that. I could really be myself and show y'all my personality, which I wasn't able to do even with creating skits and content like that. I could be funny, but I still played a character or I had lines or woo-de-woo. But me doing this, y'all really get a gist of, I really just be chilling and cutting up. You know what I'm saying? And it's even worse off camera because I could be a little bit more loose with my words.
I'm just talking about like channels that are popping up every day. They're not interested in doing anything progressive. It was just like a money train. Let's call it for what it is, right? You see these videos everywhere, you just want to hop on in. What you don't and what many people did not understand is that YouTube has a very strict format.
Y'all gotta remember, nobody was reacting to these Pop the Balloons. I seen them on like Twitch and I seen little snippets of people reacting to them on TikTok, but I feel like I was one of the first to react to these on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And then I started seeing a bunch of other people react to them and do their little twist on them. And then I started seeing like people just react to them that had 8 views, 9 views. You know what I'm saying? It got oversaturated.
So all the stuff people laughed about, like y'all doing all this stuff that seemed corny. Well, guess what? That's exactly what made us unique. It made us stand out. We're not just grabbing content and reposting it.
Same.
We basically created our own show within the show.
Same.
And most of all, right? We are well aware of the stipulations. You can't just be like, yo, Pop the Balloon, she's a thought. And then, 20 minutes later, thank you, subscribe. Like, that's not how it worked. And a lot of people were getting away. In fact, some channels weren't even speaking. Like,
that's
literally,
crazy.
They just grabbing Arlette BM content, re-uploading it, and they sitting back waiting for the money to pile up.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. I really jumped on the joint early and made it something.
So I'm not mad. I'm not shocked. I'm not, we not worried at all as far as the why.
And a lot of y'all be like, oh, T, such and such doing this now, such and such doing it now. You know what I mean? Bruh, this is not the first time that I've done something or did something and then somebody else did something. Like, even with the skits, I felt like people used to ask me, yo, how long are you going to be able to... I'm yapping this whole thing. This is a yapathon, guys. We're going to yap. I'm going to answer some of y'all questions if you have some. We chilling tonight. I'm chilling. We chilling. So I'm just letting y'all know. But there's been a lot of times where I created content, like even when I used to do like the student videos, student versus teachers, freshman versus sophomore, freshman versus senior, high school, freshman versus senior, college. I thought to myself, this was never, I could make a part 2, 3, 4, 10. It'll never get old because there will always be freshman students. There will always be senior students. And I can just keep on rolling, keep rolling. But the viewership on the skit started to decrease. But then I had a younger crowd of creators that came in I had a younger crowd of Asian creators, a younger crowd of white creators, a younger crowd of black creators that came in and did my same exact content, sometimes scene for scene, and was getting more views and getting more traction. I'm like, yo, they yanking me. And I used to put in like types of substitute teachers. My joint used to be the first one. Then it got bump. And I'm like, yo, what's happening? Do a part 2, part 3, and it just wasn't hitting the same. And that was just all algorithm. People were literally yanking the content. People I used to see in my comment section doing the same shit that I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So in order the content to fall under fair use, the content has to be, but even with the fair use, Kevin, with fair use, a lot of times the number one thing in fair use, you can't monetize it. So you can use content for fair use, but one of the guidelines in fair use is you can't monetize it. Like that's on the YouTube thing. I've read it. You know what I'm saying? So people don't be thinking about that too. But my shit, I had that yanked. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing new. I'm used to people kind of taking my stuff, and then I'm used to the new era that we're in. If somebody steals your content, people will say this to you: "Oh, you're just hating. They did it better than you." Newsflash, guys. If people like to watch people who they look like, or they have or relative like some kind they're relatable to, you know what I'm saying? So if someone of a different shade of skin makes my same exact content, same comedy scheme, and they look like the majority of people, if you put my video up and this video up, they're gonna click that video more. And I used to hate that because even when I used to collaborate with a bunch of women, when I used to have white girls in my thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? It did better than if I had black girls in my thumbnail. And I'm like, and I used to go to YouTube and like, yo, why is this happening? Oh, we can't put on who clicks what. That's on the viewers. You know what I'm saying? So that's when clickbait started hitting. And then they put a shutdown to that. But people that say dumb stuff like this. Oh yeah, they copied your content, but they did it better. Hey, dummy, numbnuts. If you made some content and I could see how you make that content and I could put my little twist on it, guess what? I'm gonna make it better too. But the fact remains that they copied my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's it.
That was cast. It seemed like everybody was getting a little piece of that copyright strikes, copyright claim. Yeah, it wasn't a strike. A strike.
Appreciate that. Don't know.
Copyright claim. That might be worse because you can keep doing what you do, but you working for free. In fact, you working for them. Yeah. And they getting your paycheck.
They taking your paycheck. So that's what happened. All my videos got copyrighted, and all the revenue from from those videos on my channel goes to them. The other Pop the Balloons are cool. I'm getting a lot of y'all DMing me. Guys, it's not the end of the world. I'm not about to be homeless. I don't live out of my means. Everything is good. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't got to be like, I'm so sorry this happened to you. Ain't nobody die. I had a great time with this, man. I'm having a great time. All this is a blessing. Everything is a blessing. So y'all don't got to write me like somebody just died in my family. You know what I mean? I appreciate that, and I appreciate the support, but you know, it's all love. And this ain't the first time I ran into a speed bump or some shit and crashed out or stopped working. You know what I mean? Like, well, when my back against the wall, I don't get on the internet, start crying, put soft music on it, and beg for help. We gonna keep rocking. We gonna keep going. I'm never gonna give up. I don't got that in me. You feel me? I got that dog in me. You feel me? That's why I've been 82 years old and still got abs. It's not a lot of people out here like me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just want to get that out there too.
Like it's that wild. So I understand why a lot of people are pivoting and taking different directions and all of that. But I will say this: if y'all rock with us, not the subscribers, but some of y'all was content creators watching us and then y'all left. We've been saying this forever. You need to talk. You need to engage. You need to do more than just sit there and laugh at people. And we also been saying the negativity. I got to talk on that real quick, man. The negativity was getting out of hand. For example, right, BM and Arlette. There's a lot of Pop the Balloon channels out there, but BM and Arlette specifically, they are a Christian-based couple. They are legit matchmakers. They've been doing this for a minute. They are serious. They invest a lot of time, energy, and effort, blood, sweat, and tears. They have a studio. People fly from different parts of the country, sometimes from other countries. They do so much to get this show going, right? And yes, some of these guys have checkered past. You know, nobody's perfect. Some of these people might have been, you know, sliding up and down the pole or something crazy. But what's sad is that the approach was consistently one-sided. And that's why we always used to talk about red pill. That wasn't a jab. I get it. You know, people heart broke, lied to. I get it. But it has to be progressive. You can't stay.
Zylan J said, I've been watching your vids since middle school. I'm 24 now. I watch people start taking your content and thumbnails. I started watching in 2016. Fam, the people man, I literally had people write me trying to collab, and I couldn't collab with them. They were still in grade school. Niggas are still in high school, but we can't collab. I can't work with no kids, teenagers. You know what I'm saying? Then they yank the content, copy my content, and then I be in the same room with them, and they act like they don't know who I am. The shit is crazy, fam. It's crazy work, but I don't take that personal. I still know what I did. I still know who I am. A lot of y'all favorite creators, women and men, they are so bubbly and phenomenal people on camera. But in person, when you got to meet them and all this, they not that person. I've seen creators that are bubbly and I get excited. I'm like, yo, I watch all your content, man. I'm a big supporter. I saw how you come up. And I could sense, I can tell when people about to blow. I'm like, oh, this shit gonna blow. This gonna blow. This is gonna be the next person. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be boom, 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 like that. But they be stinking stale in person. I'm not stinking stale in person. A lot of people are timid because of my size and stature, but that's not me. Unless I got something, I don't like to be approached at church and in the bathroom. If I'm peeing, I got my meat in my hand, pause, I'm going to poop or something, leave me alone, toilets in the chat. But other than that, let's rock, man. Let's what's up. Even on my worst days. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know, I get it. I'm damn near Saturday morning cartoons for some of these people. Yo, I grew up on you. I watched you in middle school. I watched you in high school. Like, that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? I got excited when Steve Urkel followed me on Instagram. I said, yo, Steve Urkel followed me. I had to call my mother. I said, man, Steve Urkel followed me. Like, you know what I mean? I used to be watching TGIF. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a humble guy. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to run into people that I've never met that are excited to see me. And I feel like that carried over from me being a student athlete, and playing ball as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that.
In this place where you become so overwhelmed with pain and anger and negativity, you don't see nothing, including love. You don't even feel like it exists. So anyway, Arlette BM, they doing all of this to get the show together, right? On a weekly basis. And guess what? In the beginning, like last year, when we started, like, you know, last summer or whenever that was, it was fun. It was like a handful, maybe not even that. It was less than like a dozen main channels doing this, and they all had a unique style. You know, some would live stream, some would focus on jokes, some would be a little bit more analytical, and then we tried to just do us, you know, organically. We do whatever. We funny, we serious, we joke, whatever. But I would say by last fall, maybe last winter, especially earlier this year, my gosh, it just got to the point where any and everybody was throwing channels left. They weren't even reacting. It was just like, look, I got this from Arlette channel. Boom, watch it. No interruptions.
Mama wasn't even monetized. Not monetized, didn't have 100 subscribers, 8 views, doing reactions, just sitting there. Just chilling, not reacting, not saying nothing.
And a lot of people, and some, not a lot, but some people went out their way to say less. They were looking at people like us. They probably read some of our negative comments like, y'all talk too much. So they thought the wise move is to talk less. I'm going to take...
Hold on. A9G. You said the Netflix show went LG. What you mean by that? I didn't find T-Pain until Pop the Balloon. Welcome to the party, man. You knew. I've been at it over a decade. Full time, man. I've been at this shit over a decade, bruh. Hold on, bruh. A-Non-G, I want to know what you talking about. The Netflix show went. I don't. You ain't spell that out right. Somebody did the Netflix show drop an episode today? What's today? Oh no, today Friday. Did it drop yesterday? All right, y'all let me know in the chat.
Someone else's content, and I'm gonna talk less. I'm basically take their content.
The last episode was about the LGBT community on Netflix, and all due respect, that is the biggest sellout. That is the biggest sellout from Arlette and them, because you cannot promote what y'all promote and push Christian culture like that, right? Because you got to think back, even when Dr. Elam was on there, and Dr. Elam, they edited it out, and Dr. Elam said, I want 2 girlfriends. I came here to get 2 girlfriends. They cut that out of the episode. Elam came on there and said, this is why they cut it out of the episode. This is what I asked for. They gave a girl a balloon back, and they said, just repop it when we start airing again. That don't make no sense, fam. And I am a firm believer of love who you want to love. Do whatever you want to do. I don't have any hate in my heart. You know what I'm saying? When it's all said and done, you're going to have to go talk to whoever you need to talk to, whatever you believe in. But if you out here calling yourself Christian, that math don't math, and they tying your name to it, that's when you know you cooked. You cooked. You are cooked, guys. And I don't mean no, and I really mean this. I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. Love who you want to love. I don't have any malice or hate in my heart. I don't, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And this is when I learned this earlier on. It was years ago. It was like 2014, 2015. It was an event in Miami called Sizzle. And it was an LGBT event. They had Sizzle for men, Sizzle for women. But what happened at it was the same weekend. It was Memorial Day weekend, so it was also Black Beach weekend. This is in South Beach, Miami. So I saw that creators came down that were a part of the community, gay guys. And one guy was named Africano Boy. One was A Connection TV. Other one was the Scorpion Show. And back in 2012, 13, 14, it wasn't a lot of black people on the internet doing 100,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? When I hit 1 million, it wasn't a lot of people that hit 1 million. You know what I'm saying? It was Kingsley, Daystorm, myself, Swoozy, and I'm probably missing 1 or 2, but ain't nobody hitting no million that was black. So I connected like, man, listen, let me connect. And I did skits with Africano Boy. You know what I'm saying? And I got backlash on that. I was on websites. I was on blogs. I was on like a Lipstick Alley type shit because they was like, T. Pendel is at Sizzle in Miami. What is he doing there? He's supposed to be a straight male. He's on the down low. So I'm like, God dang, bro. So I can't go and work with and collaborate with and be friends with black men that are gay. If I do, I gotta be down low. What do y'all want me to do? If I'm not friendly, I'm phobic. If I am friendly, I'm down low. Trey Melvin, Trey Melvin is one of my favorite people I've ever collaborated with. A creative genius. He has written web series in one night. This man work ethic was nuts. He inspired me so much. He played 6, 7 characters like he was the Nutty Professor. I swear to God. But to collaborate with him, now I might be down low. And this is only in the black community. I've seen white content creators that I know and I'm friends with. They can give each other a smooch in a video and it'd be no harm, no foul. Only in our community, you will get cooked. And I hated that. And it was, and I remember, I never said this to him, but A Connection TV, he was vlogging And all the people from Sizzle, they only knew where the Sizzle event is. I said, bro, y'all gotta go slide to South Beach, the real party on South Beach. I went to South Beach. It's still Black Beach weekend. It was wild. It was a good time. It was good vibes. You know what I'm saying? And he got me in the vlog. They took snippets from the vlog and put it on websites. I reached out to him and said, yo, can you take the vlog down because they making these posts. As a grown man now, I feel terrible that I asked that man to do that. You know what I mean? They were nothing but nice. Ain't nobody tried no weird stuff. Ain't nobody try to do nothing to me. Ain't nobody disrespect me. But I asked him because I thought what other people think to take this down. And he did it. I feel terrible about that shit. Your own community. Your own people. Your own people, fam. Your own people. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. It's crazy. And they showed nothing but love. Nothing but love. But moving right along, for them to have an LGBT episode and for Arlette and BM to be on it, because the last reaction they had when he actually BM actually talked about the internet warriors or something, they talked about the faith and God, man. Whew. Everybody got a price, man. And it's just sad to see it pop off like that and see how shit changed so much in a year. In a year.
I'm to be like, watch it over here. Forget Arlette channel, come watch it over here. You see how that goes? And yes, a lot of people made off like bandits. They did make money. And I'm stressing this because, again, we've been doing what we do for a minute. I've been on YouTube since a year after it came out. Still got videos to this day. 06, I uploaded it. Look, so many waves exist in YouTube. When we were saying things earlier, we were trying to hint to other content creators like, come on, man, stop being negative. 304? Y'all know what that means. Come on, like, really? Y'all putting that on thumbnails? Listen. See, this is why Juju ain't want me to do this alone, because I'll be all over the place. But
and that got crazy too. You know what I'm saying? Even before I started doing Pop the Balloons, reacting to them, I used to react to content too. Like viral dating content. And I lost some subscribers even doing the Pop the Balloon because some people say, oh, you biased, oh, you this, oh, you that, oh, you be on your red pill. Yeah, I'm not a red pill guy, guys. You know what I'm saying? I been reached out and said, hey, come on my podcast. I got a big ass podcast. We would love for you to come on our podcast. Yes. Have I been offered money to come on to the podcast? Yes. Did I ever go on some of these big red pill podcasts? I never did it. And it's not because I had anything against them, because I can still have my own mind and my own thought process. But I was afraid because I can't sit at a table, even if a woman is living a way or living a certain way or doing a certain thing. I can't sit there and watch you disrespect a woman, call a woman out of her name, and yell at a woman. Hey, chill. This like, and my boys in the hood verse. Hey, this a female. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you don't talk to her like that, fam. Like, no, even if she live in a way that you don't deem this, let her walk her own journey. Let her figure it out. But we're not gonna call out her name and disrespect her and yell at her and intimidate her. I can't sit down and be at a round table with people like that, because I'ma address it. They gonna feel a way, and then from there, it's up. It's up. And one thing I've learned through therapy and becoming a bigger and a better man and protecting my life and not my ego, I'll be ready to go. The athlete in me, it's something in me that I miss. I miss physical contact. I miss running into people full speed. I miss getting hit and getting knocked down, pause, and having to get up and play another play. Oh, let me see what number he had on. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get you for this game out. I don't have that aspect of my life anymore. So I be in the gym still. I be running still. I miss that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can't sit down and watch people get disrespected. You know what I'm saying? I got a mother. I got 2 sisters. It ain't going down like that. You know what I mean? So that's when people are like, oh, T, you red pill. Oh, T, you into the... And then I never understood about the alpha male community. They promote lifting. I love it. They promote getting to the bag. I love it. They promote get to where you want and have it your way. But they push the statistics out there of marriage and all of that. And we know it's a risk. And we know it's not in the guy's favor. Divorce is not in the guy's favor. Child support is not in the guy's favor. But let's keep it a buck. You get all this money, you grow this much, you get all these accolades, you buy homes, you get nice cars. We can't die with any of this. You gotta want to give this to someone. You gotta want, you know what I mean? You gotta have a legacy. You gotta push this and hand this shit off to someone. You know what I mean? So that's how I felt on that. So that's why I was like, bro, I ain't on that. You know what I mean? That ain't in me. And I that's why I say I be watching that crack jokes. I'm like, bro, I wish the best for these folks. I hope they find they person. Because I also watch family members grow old with no significant other. And it just look lonely. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like I got my money, I got this, I got that. All of that shit means nothing. Every goal I had before I started creating content, I've reached. I want to reach 5,000, 1,000 subscribers, 5,000, 10,000, 100,000. I want to make $100,000 in a year. I want this to be a $50,000 a month. I've done all of that. And when it happened, I did it, and then it didn't bring me the joy I thought. And Jim Carrey says it. He's like, man, I wish everybody had money so they could realize money ain't all that. You know what I'm saying? Money can create a comfortable life and have you feeling good. You can move around how you want, but it's not true happiness. You got to find happiness and other shit than materialistic stuff. You know what I mean? That's why the celebs be clocking out acting crazy. That's why Kanye acting crazy. Kanye a billionaire. When we see him do he look happy? Do he look like he having the time of his life? No. Absolutely not. You better figure out something else. You better figure it out.
Say this though. Arlette and BM, they are a Christian couple, right? They really take pride in that. BM be acting like he want to pray during the follow-ups and
here you go.
Couple, right? I'll be all over the place, but I'm gonna say this though. Arlette and BM, they are a Christian couple, right?
I can't
they
believe
really
they
take pride in that. BM be acting. Say this though. Arlette and BM, they are a Christian couple, right? They really take pride in that. BM be acting like he want to pray during the follow-ups and catch-ups. He's unapologetically Christian. He takes a lot of pride in that. He helps basically anybody, Muslims, atheists, whatever, other Christians, but I'm sure, fellow Christians, he may go a little bit above and beyond, texting, talking to them to really help them find love, or whoever, if they're interested.
So that right there, that statement right there, that community episode, I haven't seen an episode since the first one, but whew, you gotta, you know what I mean? And we was happy. I was happy. I don't know about we. I was happy. They signed on board. All that stuff happening. You know what I mean? It's a tribute that hard work pays off. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy for him, but you just when stuff the biggest blessing about YouTube and being a content creator, and that's why celebs fly like over. That's why all the housewives all over on YouTube, all the housewives doing Amazon, you know what I mean? They selling their little stuff because they have complete control. They have complete control. Nobody tells them what to do. Once you sign on with a Netflix, a Disney, work for ESPN, all everything changes. You get a big movie deal. They tell you when to go and promote that movie. You don't know when the movie coming out. You don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. It's crazy.
So it's not cool if you are doing all of that. And then you type pop the balloon and everything you're doing is misrepresented. Is mocking people, is putting pictures from like 4 or 5.
But even if you top in, they didn't pop the balloon, no pun intended. So, you know what I'm saying? Even when I did my own pop the balloon, I said, I could do my own version. You know what I'm saying? South Florida edition. I looked at, and I tried my best, guys. I know the African pop the balloon, that one that did it before Arlette and them. I tried my best to react to them, but I couldn't understand what they were saying. I tried my best 2 or 3 times. I did episodes, got 15 minutes in, got 30 minutes in, got 24 minutes in, and I had to scrap it. I couldn't even bring it to y'all because I couldn't understand the dialogue. I almost felt like that about the Jamaican version. But I got Jamaican friends. I started picking up on different things. I sped the video up because it was slow, but I couldn't understand. I would have reacted to the African version too, the one who popped it off for the initial Pop the Balloon too, but I couldn't get the dialogue down, and I felt like y'all not gonna enjoy this. Because if I'm having trouble with this with headphones on, y'all definitely gonna have trouble with this with just listening to it. So the Amali or Nama, whatever, I can't. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I ain't in no rush tonight. If y'all got somewhere to be, you gotta be up early. You can come back and watch this. It's gonna be up. Shout out to Jamaica, Miss Hamilton. So that's that. But I tried, but I couldn't roll it.
5 years ago on the thumbnail, it's like that's what the space has become, you know? And so this is a reset. That's how I look at it. We are not upset. We are not.
What happened to my, Leah Renee said, what happened to my Pop the Balloon? I'm going to say that for the end. We're going to do a Q&A at the end. I got you at the end.
Hurting in any way. And in fact, we're not even sure exactly the approach we're going to take. So part of this video is to ask all of you. Drop y'all.
ETM in the chat. ETM in the chat, man. ETM in the chat. Make sure y'all subscribe. Go show them some love. They're in the chat right now. I'm going to add them real quick for y'all can see what's up. It's all love, man. All love and respect. Y'all check them out. Everybody can eat, bro. That's the best thing about YouTube. Like, you know what I mean? At a regular job, such and such got a raise, so you couldn't get the raise. Everybody fighting to get the one raise. Everybody can eat. Everybody can literally eat. Real talk, pill talk. You know what I'm saying? No pun intended.
Comments, let us know. Do you want us to, I don't know, talk like this? We could give you guys a lot of like different gems and game. We could talk about business, man. We could talk about making money, automate it. There's so many cool things that we can talk about, and not too many people are doing this. Let's see, I gotta hide my address. That's from eBay, man. That's old, by the way. I'm just showing that to say that's autopilot. That's all, autopilot. And also to answer that question of, were you guys reacting for money? Listen, we having fun. I write songs. I do music. I do so many other cool things that it almost makes me feel like, why am I, wasting my time with anything negative? So there is a...
And even with that, people like, oh, you just reacting to money, you trying to steal money, you taking money out of their pocket. People that rock with them and watch them are going to watch anyway. I even started moving all the live streams to 8:30. I stopped reacting for a clean month right when they uploaded. I said, I'm going to move this to nighttime. I'm going to let the video live. And I was like, I wanted to do them earlier because I ain't like the fact that people were doing spoiler alerts. But so what? I let the video live. I said, let me give it 8-10 hours. You know what I'm saying? But a big on, I crack these jokes anyway, guys. I'm full on entertainment with
music. I do so many other cool things that it almost makes me feel like, why am I, wasting my time with anything negative?
And a newsflash, even when I go get my hair done, go get a retwist, I sit in the salon. The women, they put the Pop the Balloon on the flat screen. They don't even watch the Pop the Balloon without any conversation. They will pause it and argue. So that shows me that conversation, the comment section, the chat is so important. They will literally pause it and talk about their own story. And I'm a fly on the wall. I'm in the hair salon. You know what I mean? It's 98% women. They going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's happening. Like, nobody just watching this and watching it. That last one, that was almost 2 hours. That was the longest one I've seen them ever upload. It was dragged. It was so slow. I don't know if it was the men or too many men on there, too many people. It was so slow. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And I don't mean that in no disrespectful way. I was just like, oh. And the fact that y'all wasn't there and the chat wasn't there, only members got to see it. I ended up reacting. If you want to see it, become a member. Link in the description. It's pinned in the comments. You can't afford membership, totally understand. They be gifting the memberships. Just stay engaged. I think you get they pick the people who get the memberships out, who be in the chat the longest and who engaged. So comment, like, subscribe. But the shit was lagging. I'm like, damn. I was reacting to it, which I've done in the past, but with no chat, I'm like, whoo, it was tough getting through this. And maybe I was just feeling away because all that happened that day with all of my clips getting flagged.
So
I don't know.
There is a I don't know what to say about like what's happening right now, but with us, we're good. I'll just say that we're good in many ways. I'm not gonna elaborate too much because actually I can't say everything. But just know that if you guys haven't already, please like the video, subscribe. You're gonna be around for a minute. In fact, we're working on several other channels, and the reason why I don't always share my channels on this channel, they're so different from.
Shout out to Big Money Thrower, just gifted 5 memberships.
What this is, it's not even worth it. You won't even know I do it. Put it like that. You won't even know I run those channels, so it's not worth it. You probably already subscribed. You don't even know I run it. But with that said, though, we're thinking, should we do a community thing where we just talk and build, because we really love to build. And when you're dealing with people like BM and Arlette, that's what they are too. They strike me as people who love to build. It's hard to ignore negativity attached to your brand if that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to build.
It's negativity attached, but it was so much positivity attached too. Like, you're not about to tell me when they first got on, you know what I mean? It was people reacting, a lot of blogs. Them blogs not posting that for free. I did it off the strength. I always tagged them, I always shout them out. Woo-de-woo. That stuff not free. I've had other Pop the Balloons reach out to me to ask me to react, and I've been paid. I have done reactions because people have paid me to do reactions to their channel. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be negative, but there was also positive too. A lot of people choose to look at the negative more. If you upload an Instagram picture and it's 10 comments, but one of the comments negative, you're going to reply to that negative one. That's just something in you. Instead of replying to the non-positive ones. Even look at it. Look at a baddie's Instagram. Soon as somebody say something rude, they reply to them. It's 100 people giving hard eyes and showing love. It's just the nature. I don't know why they eat at you. Block their ass. I block people all the time. I love blocking people. Please get your last joke or your last comment off, because you're never going to be on this channel again. After I block you, I'll make sure you blocked on all the other channels too. You gone. I don't need you here. You can have an opinion, you can have a say-so, but you know what's rude and disrespectful. I'm going to get your ass up out of here. You feel me? So that's that. Somebody said, Love Mountain, didn't they DM you? No, they have DM me, but they have not. That's not a sponsorship. I've talked to all these Pop the Balloons that I've reacted to. Every single Pop the Balloon I've reacted to, I've talked to, and they've reached out to me. They even have gone as far as sending me the full file and saying, here, this is how you can watch it if you don't want to no ads, and this is the link for copyrighted music. Just put this link down. They've even went that far, but I got too much going on. I can't track it all. It's just me, guys. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I've talked to the people in Texas. I've talked to the Arlette. I talked to BM. I DM with BM. After I did react, BM reached out and said, man, thanks for reacting to our content. It was funny. Thanks for reacting. Still got it in my phone. You know what I'm saying? I've talked to St. Louis people. I've talked to the young. I talked to everybody, bro. Everybody. If y'all think that ain't happening, come on now. Make it make sense. That's it. People hit me up. I crack too much jokes. People hit me up from the episodes. Hey, bro, you hilarious. It's people in the chat right now that's been on Pop the Balloon. It's people that I went to college with that was on Pop the Balloon. It's people that were supposed to come on my Pop the Balloon. I stopped hearing from them and then slid to Arizona to be on their Pop the Balloon. That's how I knew people was just going out there for clout. I'm right here in your city, right here, around people you around. And you chose to fly to Arizona for views and clicks, which is fine. Teach his own. You know what I'm saying?
They out here, red pill, That's how long you gonna do that, man? Seriously, like anybody who's single, who's angry at modern women, I get it. They angry at people who just.
And I'm not angry, and that's why when people call me red pill, I'm not angry. And no disrespect, I love thoughts. I love if you out here being promiscuous. I love if you out here living wild. Live your truth. I feel like promiscuous men and women and thought they're important. Everybody serve their purpose. You know what I'm saying? But just when it's when you start to try to act like you're perfect, you're living that good life, but you really wilding out. That's when it get a little crazy. That's the only time I mention it. You presented yourself on Pop the Balloon as this way. I go to your Instagram and you're living this way. That's when I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at you for thought. I ain't mad at you for dancing or whatever you want to do. Live your life, but live your truth. I feel like that's important, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I already know y'all gonna clip that shit when I say I love thoughts. That's gonna be tagged on my Instagram. I love thoughts. I know. I already know. Y'all can't even chop it up with y'all. But for real. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at that. I don't judge you. Live it up. Live it up. Some of my, man, the thoughts be some of the coolest people just to hang around. And I don't even mean no physical stuff. Just they damn near like homies, but they be baddies with it a little bit too. Like, why you so cool? You know what I mean? The thoughts are set it up for you. They'll go get more women and bring more women over to the section. Bring more women over to the, they'll alley-oop you. And don't be judgmental or jealous. They want everybody to eat. No pun intended. I'm not mad at that.
Anyway, listen, the only thing I could say at this point is if you are a content creator, right, and your primary focus, like us, was on Pop the Balloon, don't give up what you're doing. You may need to pivot, though, because it's not, you may need to still pivot, but don't give up on what you are doing. In fact, use this as an opportunity to become more of who you are. That's the thing I didn't like. I would watch one Pop the Balloon reaction and feel like I didn't need to watch any because they weren't giving me anything unique. They weren't speaking about things in a unique perspective or way.
I agree. They just sitting there watching it. They dry. It was dry, man. Even on TikTok, some of the most viral joints, they would just dry. They would just sit there at the top of the screen, just sit there. Like, damn, bitch, talk,
just saying what it was like. It was an echo chamber, right?
Say something.
BBL. Oh, snap, 304. Like, something unique, you know what I mean? Like, that reveals.
You know what I mean? I see a BBL, I give y'all my BBL stories. You know what I mean? I talk about the stiffness, the toughness, the 1% that still jiggle and is soft. I talk about the discoloration. I talk about the hamstrings. I talk about this, it's pulling the lower back down. You know what I mean? I talk about all of that. I talk about the BBL sit down air, the back shot air. I didn't broke it down. I didn't broke them BBLs down. You think I was down there working with Dr. Miami? I didn't literally went down there and sat with Dr. Miami for an hour and did his podcast. You know what I'm saying? I didn't did it all.
Who you are, how you move, how you think. That's what I encourage.
BBL nectarines, BBL discoloration, be looking like prunes. You got a little prune booty. You know what I mean? What is it? Is this hyperpigmentation? What is this?
Everybody to start doing that way. Doesn't matter what you cover. You'll be unique in the sense of only you can give them that spice, that flavor. So I encourage you all to keep doing that. Please drop your comments. Let us know what type of shows we should consider doing. On this channel especially, you know what I mean? Because we want to keep it going, and we will. We have other Pop the Balloon.
That's the same. I agree the same. Y'all can let me know what y'all want me to react to. That's the same.
Find love, people that we can do. Godwin, even Pointer. Shout outs to Pointer, a few others that we may, consider doing more of or doing again if we haven't, or doing for the first time if we haven't, I mean. But
oh my God.
We're also going to be launching a few other stuff, I would say, within the next week. Max.
They really did. They really got that LGBT up on them. Ain't that crazy?
You can hold me to that. Give me like a week. Next weekend, I'm going to have that all out. But please, God.
Dr. Elon probably doing a backflip right now. Let's
drop y'all comments below. Let us know what you think about what's going on. And you know what? Apologies, because I think a lot of you don't even know or really don't care. So this is really to fellow content creators. Wake up, man. YouTube has a very specific type of algorithm and even subcategory.
And then Netflix so sneaky with it. They warmed us up. They warmed us up to it. They gave us a couple of regular episodes and said, let's sneak this one in. They already knew. They had the platform ironed out. If you think BM and Arlette and them didn't sign up and already know that was going to pop off like that, you sleep. You sleep.
Within those algorithms, as far as niches go. If you're in a certain niche and you guys work together, oh my goodness, it's out of here. But if you're trying to steal thumbnails and you're trying to and trust and believe, I do all the thumbnails. It take me more time to do the thumbnails than to record. Put it like that. And so it's crazy when I see somebody just take it, not even trying to alter it. They just. So I'm like, how? If that gets me mad, how does BM and Arlette feel when someone takes their stuff and just post it? Nothing.
They gotta feel upset. They gotta be upset. They got to think, oh, the reaction thing was good, but it's getting out of control. I think when it really started getting crazy for BM and Arlette and them, and they started thinking about it, or even if it came from them, or if it came from management, hey, welcome to the party. Shout out to all the new members. Appreciate y'all. Is when them views wasn't hitting the same. They still doing a lot of views. They still hitting 1 million in 2 days, but they was hitting 1 million in a day. So when you see that decrease, and then you do something like this, you know what I mean? This could help the channel, or it could hurt the channel. Y'all gonna make more money by collecting all these people reaction money for a couple of months. You know what I mean? Then the dust will settle. It'll settle. Trust me, I know. It will settle. If the product ain't, people get tired of stuff. Our favorite TV shows. How long was it on air? How long was the Fresh Prince on air? How long was Family Matters on air? How long was the Cosby Show on air? How long was it on air? We're in the day of the internet. Vine made these people attention spans. You know what I'm saying? People get tired of stuff. Pop the balloon, it might have boom. How long do y'all think Pop the Balloon gonna live? Y'all tried the best dressed thing. Y'all tried the, should we bring such and such back for their own show? That ain't really what people want to see. Y'all even tried to follow somebody on a date one time. That ain't what the people wanted to see. You can't make people do stuff. So if we get rid of all them, we'll make them come to our channel. Now you got people on y'all Instagram dropping my name, atting me, atting him, atting MTR, atting all these people, and then y'all blocking them because they atting us. Y'all silencing them. You feel me? Putting a muzzle on their ass. It don't work like that.
Added nothing different. So you know what I mean? I'm just saying that to give perspective. I get mad at the thumbnail. Like, yo, why you do that? Like, I'm the one designing everything. This ain't free. You know, I paid thousands for like the software, and it ain't pirated. You know what I mean?
Anybody walling in the chat, get them out of there. Chelsea, get them out of there. Get them out of there.
It's not cool to see your work being misrepresented. So I'm just giving a small analogy. Like, I can only imagine them.
I agree. It's not cool to see your work misrepresented, and I feel like that was upsetting them too when they found out people was coming on there. Remember they did the one episode where they just stopped. They completely stopped showing Instagrams. I feel like that had. Oh, hold on. View deleted. No, don't delete. Get him up out of here. Get him up out of here. I'm not hurt. We chopping it up. We gotta be able to chop it up, guys. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to share your opinion, share how you feel. Just chop it up in the chat. Be respectful, talk. But we gotta be able to chop it up. If y'all getting crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. That's all it is. Hold on. Let me see what Thorne said. I want to see that. It says, maybe it's because I'm in a chat with people who are angry about copyright strikes. So they aren't viewing objectively, but it seems y'all are just hating. No, I'm not hating. I don't know. People gonna have their own opinion, but I'm not hating. Y'all, yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm not telling y'all. I told y'all, don't go over there to the Instagram wilding out. Don't go over there to the YouTube wilding out. Don't, like, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told y'all that already. That's one of the first things I said. So I'm definitely not on no hateration type ish at all. That's not coming from me. I ain't got no hate in my heart.
It's like, wow, I'm a Christian. I'm trying to help other Christians, and everybody out here acting like we running a brothel or something. Like, come on. So anyways, guys, we're good as far as all of that shenanigans. My advice, again, if you are a content creator, if you've been thinking of joining in the space as far as reacting, you still can. Just come with something unique. In other words, be you. Don't try to copy no one. Don't try to sound like them. That's why, again, the way I move, the way I talk, I'm not changing that. That's who I am. I'm comfortable on camera. I could be the stereotype if you want me to be that. I'm from those places that most people that look like us are from. I'm just not ignorant. And I'm never going to embrace that. So with that said, please.
I ain't got it, Bill.
Drop y'all comments. Let us know. This video may only stay.
Somebody say you do feel betrayed, though. Nah. I feel like, damn, Bill, like, why you ain't say nothing? You know what I'm saying? Because my whole thing is, if you don't want me to react to your content, I won't react to your content. Like, man, all you had to do is tell me. That's like somebody saying, yeah, y'all come on in here, man, help yourself to whatever you want. Grab yourself a sandwich. I got a drawer, get some fruit snacks, get a bowl of cereal, grab a beer. Enjoy yourself, right? Enjoy yourself. Mi casa is su casa. That's right? And then there's mi casa, su casa. I'm chilling. I'm having a good time. And then the police show up. Yeah, somebody said y'all was breaking and entering and it's a burglary. There's a burglary. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, damn it. Wait a minute. You just said we can woo-de-woo. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. And then especially for someone like BM is very straightforward and chopping it up and holding everybody accountable and woo-de-woo. That's the only thing, man. Betrayed not really the word. It's because I don't know them people like that. You know what I'm saying? It's more like you pulled the rug from under me. Like, you know what I mean? You caught me off guard. Like, wait a minute, you had me in this bit feeling comfy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's still a content to feel that way. It's still, but shit, say that. Just like you came out and say, man, thanks for all the reaction, people. Come out and say, hey, y'all stop reacting to my stuff. I would have been like, oh shit, here we go, guys. You know what I'm saying?
For a little bit, because it's not.
And then
I'm really, you know, it don't flow with the channel. I just want to put it out though. So watch it watch it, share it, do what you can before it comes down. And you know, let me go ahead and rock out though. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Appreciate you. Real quick, I know you jumped in the chat and asked me a question. I think I cut a sentence off. ETM reacts. If you got something that I missed in here, let me know. If you want me to answer something or you had something that I missed in here or that you felt like I skipped over, let me know as well. Let me see. Y'all let me know if you jump in. Here, go right here. Let the last part play out though. LOL. Not a reaction channel. Tell another reactor, hey man, let that shit play out. You keep talking too much. You want me to let the beat play out? I need feedback on the bars. I don't want that. I don't want your instrumental to get me demonetized. You got is that instrumental? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's why I be getting out of there quick. I don't want that instrumental to be copyrighted. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only reason why I got up out of there like that. But this is another young lady. Wow, this is Arlette BM, copyright strike. All reaction channels will greed in them. This is Neek at Night. So y'all, somebody sent me this on Instagram. Both of these were sent to me on Instagram. I'm a producer. Oh, okay, this is your shit. Okay. Oh, that's what's up. Let that man video play.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Neek, and you're tuned in to Neek at Night. And tonight we're gonna talk about how Arlette BM is shaking up the table on these YouTube streets by going around and sending out a mass copyright to all reaction channels that react to their.
Y'all let me know. I'm gonna try to bump this. Hold up. Let me see if she talk a little faster. I'm gonna try to bump this to one. I'm gonna bump it to 125. Y'all let me know if y'all cool with that. If it's too fast for you, just let me know in the chat.
Installment of Pop the Balloon and so much more. Now, I'm not a major reaction channel to Pop the Balloon, but I did react to Pop the Balloon episode 17. I think they are currently right now on episode, let me see what episode they're on right now. They are currently on episode 54. Okay, so the episode that they dropped today was episode 54. I reacted to episode 17, and today when I was watching a bunch of different content creators talk about them receiving mass copyright strikes, I then too got hit with a copyright my channel as well for an episode that I did some time ago. So 17, as you can see right here, this is the email that I received. It says, hey, Nick at Night, copyrighted content has been detected in your video. Pop the Balloon episode 17 reaction. The visibility of your video is not impacted, but you can no longer monetize it. The copyright owner is now either monetizing it or receiving analytics about it. This is not a copyright strike and does not affect your channel. And then it says the impact on the video is.
So this like me, I got the same thing, but I got about 50 of these, guys. Because you got all the Pop the Balloons, all the follow-ups, all the reunions, everything, bro. So when I saw this right here, I thought I was getting, it was somebody spamming it and somebody trying to hack me or something. I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? Like auto-generated asset, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't think about it like that. But then when other people started posting it and then y'all started forwarding me other people's content, I'm like, oh, snap.
Is that it can't be monetized. So they are going around and copywriting so many people's videos. We're going to get into that. We're also going to get into where Pop the Balloon actually originated from.
Oh, this thing about to get juicy. I told y'all already where it came from. I told y'all that the first balloon shit came from King Sid. He lived right down the way. We in the same county. Young boy, you know what I'm saying? Met him, Nate So Ugly, and Smooth Geo when all of them was cool, and we flicked it up. Took a picture together at Playlist Live Orlando. You know what I'm saying? And it was their first one. It's my fourth one. I already was in there. You know what I mean? I'm on the fly and shit. I'm holding meet and greets. You know what I'm saying? So these boys was 18, 19 already on the balloon type shit. So I told y'all that already though.
Because Arlette has the most popular version, because their camera quality is the best, they automatically get like the accolades for being the creators. However, they are not the creators. They never even credit who they stole the idea from. So we're going to get into how Netflix is now part of the Pop the Balloon franchise, how they stole the concept and do not even credit the other people who came before them, and how now they are copyright striking people who react to their content. Now,
and this is another thing what I tell y'all, this is what a lot of people say. They be like, and I can tell they're not content creators. Because imagine this happening to you. People like, yeah, they stole it though, but theirs is better. Theirs is better. It's more polished. Guys, if you had the blueprint and more money and more funds, you could make something more polished too. You know what I'm saying? If they came out with I don't know, if they came out with a movie, and then you seen the movie and you remade the movie, but you had more money and put more money into it, you could make that movie better too. But that don't make it your movie. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand that. I'm like, yo, how would you feel if you designed a dress and it was magnificent and you were the only person that designed these type of dresses, and then Louis Vuitton came and swooped that and did the same thing? Prada came and did the same thing. You would be crying to the they stole from me. They took my baby. That was mine. I did it first. You be crying like a mug. And everybody gathered around and said, yeah, but Prada did it better. Louis Vuitton did it better. Y'all would be looking crazy. You would be distraught. You know what I'm saying? It's almost go back to the Meek Mill Drake battle. Drake won the Meek Mill versus Drake battle, but I was on Meek Mill's side. Meek Mill said, I had Drake featured on the song, and then I found out Drake didn't even write that. He had ghostwriters writing that. If I pay or if I want Drake on my track, I want Drake. If I pay and I want Nikes on my feet, I don't want to hear that Mook Mook from down the way made these Nikes. No, I want Drake. That's not what I want. That's not what I ordered. Y'all would be looking sick if somebody did that to your family, your friends, your relatives, your sister, your mother, your cousin. That's supposed to be us. We supposed to be at the gala, at the Met Gala, on the red carpet. I don't understand how people sit up here and do that. Yeah, they copied it, but theirs is better. Okay. Okay. Let's scale back and think about who did some things like that in history. Who stole something, took something, and act like they owned it. Look at America. Look at country music. Look at it. Look at certain things look at the world. Who did those type? Like y'all don't want to roll like that. Y'all don't want to really think about it like that. Yeah, we took it, we put a bow on it, and we made it better. It's ours now. Who treated black people like that? Who treated black people like that? Y'all don't want to talk about that. But that's what's happening. But y'all, we pick and choose. We pick and choose. It's crazy.
Is their content. They produce their version. So if they want to copyright strike, they don't want
they took Living Single and made Friends. What's the greatest show of all time? Friends. They took Living Single. Y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to talk about it. They take it. The Marlins, they came out with all the parody of the scary movies. They took it. They took it. They yanked it. Y'all don't want to talk about
react to it. That's their right. They have a right to say, you know what? We don't want you guys reacting to our content. You taking money out of our pockets. We want all the money. We want all the funds to go to us. That's well within their right. However, it's not what you do, it's how you do. And how they shook up the internet streets today, to me, was a little bit shady. But we'll get into all of it after this countdown.
A lie, okay? I'm gonna keep it honest. Definitely experience, you guys. That's Amarion.
What the hell?
And we're at his
Okay.
I said the club along with a whole. I'm just going to
jump on into this gig. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, as you seen in my countdown, it's an acquired.
And I told y'all last year, I said, Netflix gonna try to pick this up. I ain't think they was gonna pick up Arlette BM. I just thought Netflix was gonna take it. I said Netflix gonna take it, they gonna gentrify it. I said that. Go back and look at like episode 8, 9, 10. I've been saying this. And look what happened. Netflix already, all the shows is Love Island. They got another joint on there, Cheaters. All of that is, they already got all the data. They ain't had to mess with Pot the Balloon. Why?
Taste over here. I'm not going to bite my tongue. Pop the Balloon reactions is not my bread and butter. As you see, I got hit with one copyright strike because I did one reaction, and I tried to react to something else like, I want to say last week. So out of a year, I did like one reaction, and then I tried to do a reaction, I want to say last week, and that's when the whole Be Love thing happened. The guy came into my chat. He was telling me to go to Be Love's channel, click her link, and I got a virus on my computer. So I didn't even fully do that reaction. So in my YouTube journey of doing content, I've done one reaction. So this doesn't affect my channel at all. However, it does affect.
She basically saying this don't affect my bottom dollar.
The many people who have created a community around reacting.
Shout out to the donation. Yeah, it's like when black people. Yeah. They'll tell black people. They'll tell black people to get your own, move back, go back home. Well, what they did? They built the whole city, a whole productive city. And y'all came in and burnt it down.
Into the show, and it does affect the many people who helped make this version of Pop the Balloon a thing. Now, if you guys are not aware, Arlette and BM are not the creators of Pop the Balloon, okay? They took a concept that already existed on YouTube and they polished it up. They made it less ratchet. They got better camera quality and invested in a more professional look and feel. Now, the creators that came before them that created the concept.
And I don't think there's nothing wrong with what they did. Arlette, I don't think it's nothing wrong that they used the concept, that they made it more professional, that they did all of this, that they bring it to America. I don't Life is Shana K, welcome to the party. Appreciate the membership. Welcome on board. Take your shoes off, come on in the house, grab whatever you need. Refrigerator wide open, some drinks in there. Just wash your hands before you open the refrigerator, please. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But all I feel is just give it credit. I did my own Pop the Balloon. I give it credit. Shout out to such and such. Shout out to such and such. Give it credit. It ain't no biggie on that. It ain't no biggie. It ain't no biggie. Even that's why I watch Pop the Balloons from other people. I'm like, oh, they're making people turn around like I did. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like the thing that made me the most upset. I'm gonna tell you what made me the most upset about this. That the copyright stuff came out. I reached out Nobody said nothing back to me. Nobody opened my DM. And then I know for a fact that they watched my content. And I said, yo, Arlette, when they ask this question, you need to bounce this question back onto the person who asked them. Y'all need to do it like this. Oh, come on, y'all can't do it. And I've seen me say stuff and then it gets incorporated in their content. I've literally seen it. I've seen it. I've seen follow-ups where people mention my name in follow-ups. Oh yeah, I was watching this reaction channel. Shout out to T. Pendel. I've literally seen it. So y'all watch the stuff. Watch me critique it. Take suggestions. Use the suggestions. And then block me? Holy smokes. And then ignore me? Holy smokes. That's diabolical. That is diabolical in itself. That's crazy. I can't make that up, man. You can literally see me call stuff out. I wish y'all did this. I wish you did this. This will work better. Bounce this off this. Have them stand like this. Don't ask that. And it happened. And it happened. And when they would do it, I would look at the camera like this. I would look dead in the camera like that. like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. That's nuts. That's nuts.
That they took. They had like their versions were like on the ratchet side. It was a lot of like more younger crowd and things like that. So let me just go back down memory lane a little bit and just bring some of you guys who are not aware up to speed. And then we're going to dive into how Netflix is involved, how they've partnered with Netflix, how they are now copyright striking people's channel, and so much more. So a lot of people are not aware, and I see this time and time again. Number one, they're not aware because BM and Arlette do not credit the people that they took the concept from. They outright do not credit them at all. So a lot of people think because they get the most views that they created it, and they did not. Now, if you guys are not aware, the first person to bring a balloon concept to YouTube is a creator by the name of King Sid. Now, King Sid is a light-skinned guy, YouTuber, who did a lot
shout out to King Sid, man. Shout out to King Sid.
Of smash or pass videos. And over 2 years ago, he is the first person to bring the concept of having a balloon on his channel and having people pop, based on who they didn't find attractive and so on and so forth. So on King Sid's channel, and we're going to go over it all, okay? We're going to go over it all. And this is not for the people who are not regular watchers of my channel. This is not the first time me mentioning this. Now, when they first got their Netflix deal, before we even get into the King Sid situation, on April 16th, way before they were copyright striking people, I spoke about this in a prior video. So I spoke about this in a video where I titled it, "Is it colorism? Is she better? Let's talk the trail ride / pop the balloon." So this video was posted April 16, 2025. They just now are copywriting everybody May 7th, 2025, 3 weeks after this. So this is not me just, feeling some type of way and saying it. I already addressed it prior in this video around.
Hold on. If Netflix gave you a bag, would you take it? Isn't the goal to grow? Love you. It matters at what cost. It matters at what kind of control I have. You gotta be able to define what a bag is. I don't think y'all understand how YouTube and monetization works. If you have a video, that's doing 1 million views and is an hour long, and you dropping that 4 times a month, you're probably looking at 40, 50 grand a month, and that's not even counting the rollover money from the previous months. So you're looking at 50 grand a month. You know what I'm saying? When is new money not good money? All money ain't good money. You know what I mean? Like how much bag do you need? You know what I'm saying? Like at what cost are you selling yourself? That's almost like you just said, if Netflix gave you a bag, would you take it? Shit. I no pun intended. I got people in my DMs asking me for feet pics and offering me $200. I could get on OnlyFans and make some money. Would I take it? You know, I got morals. You know what I mean? I got integrity. It has to, at what price? At what are we talking about the bag? Like when does your dignity and your word come into factor? Like, so it's not all about money. I just express to y'all, you ain't never gonna have enough money. It just matters how you live and if you're living out of your means and what's your goal. You know, so if Netflix hit me up right now, what are they offering? At what cost? What do I gotta do? You want me to go up there and put a dress on and hokey pokey and do the shuffle? What you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? It depends. You just talking about money. So that's how a lot of people get easily sold. That's how times get hard, times get rough. That's how a lot of these young people are out there with their balloon not out, no pun intended, on OnlyFans getting that money. You know what I'm saying? At what cost? And then you look at these P-stars and these people that are older and they regret that. You know what I'm saying? The off yourself rate, the unalive yourself rate amongst older P-stars is through the roof. It's at the highest. So you talking about, shit, I don't know, at 50K a month, 80K a month, 100K a month, and then you factor in fashion over brand deals and all these other stuff that you could do and appearances, I think I'm gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm gonna get in there and start to get the itch. And that's just me talking to you. I don't know what the actual numbers are. I'm throwing numbers out there, allegedly. I want to put that out there too. So, shit. I don't know what to tell you. Have times got rough for me before? Yes. Have I ever sold my body or sold my body parts online? No. I ain't never sell my body part. I ain't never send no men and it's men. I ain't never, hey, how much for some toe pics? How much for some feet pics? It ain't never happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what people mean. That's what people say, you sold your soul. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can think, oh, it's my body. I do OnlyFans. I got more control. You sold your soul. You sold it. And that's on you. So I don't know how far you want me to go with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you mean by that. If Netflix threw you a bag. Shit, I don't know what you want. I'm not for sale like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I bought my dream car and 2 months later was looking at other cars. You know what I'm saying? It once you get it ain't all what you think it is. You can get a big ass house. The biggest house on the block, on the water. But it's the love and in the home that make the house a home. You get the big ass house. Big old bed, big old room, big old jacuzzi, big old pool, big old boat. Do you love somebody? You got somebody you love to share with? Do your family love you enough to want to be around you? All of that means nothing. Have you ever heard the term, it's lonely at the top? It's lonely. It's lonely. And I've been in a position where I've been at the top on some YouTube stuff, and I try to put other men on and other people on. Yo, start your channel. Let me help you out. And you can help other people, but they will still look at you like, I want to be the one that's helping people. Even though you help me, even though you show me how to write brand emails, I want to be in your position and people looking at me as the big homie. Motherfuckers would never be happy. Never be happy. They got hate in their heart. You know what I'm saying? You can't help that. I don't know how to explain that no more than that. You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell y'all. I don't know.
Down the 26-minute mark, I talked about how I felt about.
Nah, I ain't getting rid of no Bronco. I love a Bronco. My car before the Bronco, I had a Range Rover. My Range Rover, I don't even like cars. You know what I'm saying? But I brought the Range Rover. I told y'all this before. I brought that Range Rover because my dad's favorite car was the Range Rover. And I bought it because I wanted to make my dad happy. And I wanted to ride around with my dad and drive in the car and I wanted my dad to be proud of me. And that's what happened. As soon as I got that car that day, I went to pick my dad up. I went to his job and picked him up. He said, "Where'd you park at?" I said, "Right there." He looked at me like this. He said, "You kidding me?" I said, "Not at all." And I handed him the keys. "You can drive." He couldn't stop. I ain't never seen him smile like that before in my life. He was calling his friends. It was an amazing feeling. But that car meant nothing to me. That shit meant absolutely nothing to me.
about how they don't credit the creators that came before them, and so on and so forth. Now, I don't want this to come off like I am, let me just give this disclaimer also too. Now, I think that Arlette and BM have done an amazing job by polishing up an already made concept.
I agree. Okay?
They came on the scene. They created a version of Pop the Balloon that was a lot better than all the ones out there.
I agree.
Because Arlette has this kind of demeanor, even though she's super messy, and not even saying it to be shady, but a lot of the stuff be hella messy. But because of Arlette's magnetic personality, because she's so pretty, she's beautiful, she has
Arlette be messy, but she do it with a smile and she looks so pleasant. You don't see her as being messy. She alley-oops you to be messy. So what is it about her that you don't like? What is it about her that's not your type? What is it about him? What is it about his body that you don't like? She alley-oop you to be messy, and then she backs out. She throw the alley-oop and backs out of there and smiles and then makes facial reactions. So that's what she does. You know what I mean? Arlette is very she's a beautiful woman, but it's girl next door, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's not too unrelatable, so you like, you know what I'm saying, like, this is the baddie, she probably had everything handed to her, like, but it's like, oh my gosh, she's so cute and she's so relatable and she's so adorable. Everybody, you know what I mean, had a friend or somebody that looked like Arlette. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
A realistic body. She is
right. Realistic body. Very, very, like you said in the chat, very likable. She's very likable.
And a lot of people gravitate to the way that she conducts Pop the Balloon, even though she encourages people to, what is it that you don't like about them? Explain.
Damn, bitch. I just said that.
Is it what is it? The hair, the this, the that, and then she makes people explain. And when they start explaining, y'all get mad at the explanation that people give, which always was weird to me. But
yeah. Arlette, what is it about her you don't like? I don't like her face. What is it about her face? It looks wrinkled. Now y'all mad at the dude, bro. What he supposed to say? Oh, he could have said it a nicer or a better way. Man, this lady just asked me this, man. BM coaching them up in between. Be honest. Be straightforward. Here you go.
That be that. But so I want to say this. I think that they have done an amazing job by creating something that has become a household name for many people to watch. A lot of people bring Pop the Balloon into their Wednesday routine. Every Wednesday they drop an episode, and I'm in California. So the episodes in California drop every Wednesday like clockwork at 11 a.m. in the morning. And from them dropping their episodes, a lot of people will watch their videos, and when they watch their videos, they will then go into watching a lot of the other content creators who react to it to see what other people feel about their show. Now, when they first brought Pop the Balloon out and started to do their version of Pop the Balloon, they started out by paying a lot of blogs to post clips, okay? If you guys don't know, Arlette's husband, BM, is an artist. He is, I think, was famous in Africa, has some hit songs over there, has some money on. And so they were able to afford a large marketing budget, which created a lot of buzz to the show. So in the early beginnings on their episode, I want to say like 1 through 10, they would pay blogs to post clips, and every time that a blog would post them, you would see that they would at them in the description box, and they would, divert people to their channel, and people would then want to watch.
I don't know if that's facts or not, so I'm gonna just put allegedly out there. I don't know if that's facts or not. I don't have no proof or nothing. I don't know nothing about that. They never paid me or asked me to do nothing. I just did it.
The full version. From them starting out by paying all of the blogs to repost their clips, people started naturally doing it on their own. It started to be a way of, it started to be like a community. People on TikTok would
One say BM on what's a K1? What's K1 visa? What's that mean? What is that?
Go and I mean on TikTok, on Twitter, on all Instagram, they would take the highlights of the show and they would create small clips on certain viral moments. The community around Pop the Balloon, after they invested in, putting themselves out there on the blogs, is what helped blow this franchise up. A lot of people would post the most outrageous clips on their Twitters. There would be reposts. There would be all type of different dialogues. And in their very first reunion show, because so many people were helping blow up their version, they thanked everybody for reacting to their channel. So let me pull that up, and then we're gonna go down the rabbit hole.
So y'all in the chat saying the 90-day fiance. So they had some of the 90-day fiance folks asking. Fast forward to 1.5. I'm gonna try to do 1.5. Let's see if we can do it. She talks slow. We're only 14 minutes in. We're gonna be here all night. I can't be here all night. I gotta be up early.
Balloon history for those who are not aware.
Yeah, this is a lot better.
All right, let me go to.
A little slow talking there.
So they had their first reunion episode.
Oh, this is perfect.
Their season 1 Pop the Balloon episode around the 4-minute mark 11 months ago on June 5th, 2024. They thanked all of the creators who are helping.
This is the clip I played when I started doing the reaction initially before they took me offline. This is the clip I played.
Blow up their version of Pop the Balloon. Let me make this. All right. Let me make this smaller right here. So as you see right here.
This is the exact clip I played.
It's Pop the Balloon or Find Love, Season 1 reunion with Arlette BM. This aired on June 5th, 2024, and it is around the 4-minute mark. Now, because they are copyrighting the visual, I will just only play the audio, and I'll place up a screenshot so that we can hear what they said on their episode 1.
But the fact that we have a formula now, we now know what goes where and how we do stuff. So it's amazing to see the team growing as it's growing. So I want to say thank you to my whole team. Next up, I want to say thank you to everyone that reacts to our videos, even if it's on.
Bro, that will forever be the most diabolical stuff. First of all, I want to thank everybody who reacted to our videos. We got what we needed to get. Hey, we don't need y'all no more. Hey, yo, I want to thank all the reactors. We got what we needed to get. Hey, get y'all ass out. And don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. God damn.
Come on now, dog.
Come on.
Come on, man.
Oh, my God.
On Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever. Thank you. We see you. And we definitely appreciate your time and effort.
We definitely appreciate your time and effort. It's crazy. What a way to show us. Thanks, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. That's crazy.
So thank you. And I also want to say thank you to everybody that watches the show, everybody that comments, everybody that likes, that shares, that goes and talks to people about the show. People will be messaging us that they have conversations about the show, when they're eating dinner or when they just their friends come over. So it's amazing to see that the people that are following us, are tuned in to our episodes. So thank you all so much for watching the show. And
all right. So in that, thank you to everyone who to everyone who watched the show, everyone who reacted to the show. Before this video, there wasn't a lot of people who was doing reactions to their series. There was people who were making clips of their series. There was people who were putting clips on Instagram. They were putting clips on Twitter. They were putting clips on TikTok. But there was not a lot of creators that was outright reacting to their series. Now, when BM went up there and they thanked all of the people who were reacting to their channel, they were thanking everybody who helped blow up this thing. I found it odd that they thanked all those people, but they failed to thank the people that they stole the concept from. Now, when they thanked everybody who reacted to their channel, to me, this gave people the green light to react to it.
I agree. Once you go out there and say shout out to all the reactors, special thanks to the reactors and everybody who reacted to my channel, thank you. We appreciate all your efforts. That is like, oh, it's go time. Oh, they cool with it. They cool. They gave us the green light. That is, I absolutely agree with that.
Is telling people, hey, we are okay with you reacting to our content. We appreciate you reacting to our content. We welcome it. This was kind of, to me, a welcome for people to...
Damn, I ain't think about it like that.
React to their content. Now, at this moment, the only person that I seen reacting to their show was a YouTuber by the name of T. Pendale. Now, T. Pendale is somebody that
Oh, shit. shit around this motherfucker. Damn. Look at this. What is your channel? Who are you? Neek at night. Did I hit the like button? I get to subscribe. Good God damn. Say my name right. Ain't call me T Pendle, Tippendale, T Pen Dutch. Oh shit. Somebody appreciate me. Golly. I thought I did something wrong again.
React to their content. Now, at this moment, the only person that I've seen reacting to their show was a YouTuber by the name of T Pendle. Now,
man, look at that, man. Niggas ain't even hit me. Niggas could have hit me up, said, yo, hey, T, we gonna have a wave of copyright coming through tomorrow, next week. Hey, man, we got this going on. Nothing. Nothing. Niggas ain't say nothing to me. Hey, yo, they ain't say shit to me. Yo, they ain't say nothing to me. Ain't that that's not crazy? Maybe I'm expecting too much. Motherfuckers ain't say nothing. Oh man, 1 year, 11 months could change a lot.
Now, T Pendle is somebody that I watch every Wednesday after I watch the original Pop the Balloon. So for me, my Wednesday goes like this. I am a supporter of the show. I watch the show, even though I felt like, dang, that's kind of shady that y'all don't credit the people that y'all got.
I had no idea. That's what's up. I don't never see you in the chat.
It is one of the things that I indulge in on Wednesday. So I'll watch their show around noon. I'll have it playing in the background, doing like my daily tasks, and then I'll wait for T Pendle to do his reaction because I enjoy his comedic relief to it. And another couple that I watch is a couple by the name of Kites. It's K-I.
Shout out to Kites and them too.
T-E-Z-Z or something like that. It's a couple that does reactions, and they both have created a they both were like supporters of this show and blowing it up from the beginning. It was T Pendle and it was Kites. They were the ones that was along the ride since episode 1. Now, once they gave the green light for people to react to the channel, they have now done a mass strike. Now, in the comments, I have somebody by the name of Jace Face. Let me put this on the screen. Jace Face just commented in my thing, and they said, let me put this on the screen.
Y'all smash the like button real quick, man.
Can they not change their minds, LOL?
We can't have 1,300 people in here with 400 likes. Smash that like button.
Now, they absolutely can change their mind. At any point in time, they have the right to change their mind. But like I said, it's not what you do, it's how you do. If you put publicly on your channel that you would appreciate and you are allowing people to react, I think that it was like, and they always, pride themselves on integrity. They always holding people accountable. And in this situation, I'm going to hold them accountable for the way that they handled it. It's not what
Hey, this girl eating a little bit though. She eat, you talk slow, but you eating a little bit though. I ain't gonna hold you. You eating. You talk slow, but you eating.
What you do is how you do. Now, they absolutely have a right to change their mind at any time. However, the same way that they gave this public service announcement, I feel like as a community that was built around this show, I think that it was their duty to first warn people. Now, again, this doesn't affect my channel. I don't build, my channel is not built on Pop the Balloon content. However, if they decided...
The fact that she breaking this shit down like this and it doesn't affect her bottom line at all, I think is amazing. The fact that she breaking it down like this, you talk slow now, but the fact that you breaking it down like this is amazing.
That they wanted to change it and no longer allow people to react to it. I think that just like he stood up there in front of the camera and said, hey, thank you for all the people watching, he and Arlette should have stood up there and said, hey guys, we have new management. We are now signed with Netflix. We now have to go through things differently. We have a different structure. Although we allowed you guys to react to things in the past, there are, it's a corporation that is involved. We are now with a network and we can no longer allow you guys to react to our content. Starting on May 7th, we are going to be issuing a copyright strike to all of the content. So if you have reacted to the content, this is your warning to be able to remove the content from your channel. Now, that is something of more...
Eating. God dang. Maybe because I sped this shit up, but god damn. Hey, yo, she cooking. Hey, yo, she cooking. Oh my God.
Moral integrity, that is something that I feel like would have been respected, and that is something that I feel like would have been received a lot better. However, the way that they did it was no warning, no notice, no nothing. They just start.
And that's what threw me the most too about this, because BM, even all his follow-ups, even when I'm like, damn, I wish we would have had BM here. BM is so big on communication. Communication is key. Communication is key. Communication is key. So you come out and you thank the reactors and you say, thank y'all for doing this. Thank y'all for doing this. But then say nothing and snatch everything. It just doesn't hold weight with how he moves and what he believes in and how he talks. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a face-to-face talker. I love a face-to-face conversation. I love an uncomfortable conversation. And that's why even when he do these follow-ups and the reunions, when he used to be like addressing some of the men and saying some things, I'd be like, all right, now you said that once, you said it twice. I don't know how y'all keep sitting there. After you say something once or twice, that third or fourth time, it feel like you sunning me. So even if I'm wrong, if I address it and I'm like, okay, yeah, that was wrong. And then, yeah, I feel like you acted like a little boy. All right, nigga. Like, all right, now listen. You didn't say that 2-3 times. Now, you can feel a way. I could be wrong, but we still men. And now it's a different type of discussion. It's a different type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I used to sit up here and watch the reactions and watch the follow-ups and watch the reunions. And I know in my heart that could never be me. I can't sit. You're not going to sit there. Ain't no another man going to sit there. You're not going to call me no boy. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, I feel like that's how a boy act. Okay, all right, you got that one. But then, all right, that's just, all right, hey, listen, let me tell you something, bro. That's when it's going to get different. And that's it. And that's just man to man. I don't give you 25, 35, 45, 55. It's just the way you talk to a man. You know what I mean? If somebody can do something wrong, you don't like the way they move, address it. Okay? And then, but once you double down, triple down, quadruple down, you talking to me like you my daddy. And my daddy don't talk to me like that. Now we got a problem. Like man to man, we got to, I'm saying, so that's when it escalates from talking to like, so what you trying to do? I'm saying, what you trying to do though? Like that's the second, third time you said that. I said, all right, what you trying to do? Like, what you want right now? What you want right now? That's when shit changed. I'm surprised that there have not been a what you want right now move on set or something like that. And maybe everybody ain't. And that's why I said I went to therapy. I go to therapy to channel this and fix this. Because my whole thing is, even when I used to have friends and somebody disrespect a sibling or somebody in my friend group, oh, I don't like how they did this. And I used to look at them and be like, I'll pop it off, guys. I'll pop this off. I'll get it started. I'll go over there and try to punch somebody in their throat first. That's the old me. That's the old me. But that's why I used to see stuff and I'd be like, ooh, it get me worked up. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different aspect. Ooh, it's just a different aspect. I just ain't on that. I'm getting a little riled up right now. Let me play the video back.
Mass reporting everybody who has
I
been
don't
reacting
play
to
that shit, man. I don't like that. I'm not a bully. I don't like seeing other people get disrespected. I don't like people getting taken advantage of. I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh, man. I'm not on that, man. I'm not the person to have around you. I'm not a person. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me if y'all ain't ready to go, don't tell me that. Because it's going to be go time.
Their channel for a complete year and everything like that. Now, YouTube is putting up this notice saying, hey, this doesn't affect your channel. Now, for me, it won't affect my channel. However, if you get upwards of 30 copyrights and the amount of copyrights that all of these reaction channels are receiving, no matter what this says about, oh, it doesn't affect your channel, it absolutely will affect those people's channels. And I think a person with moral integrity should have at least warned the community that helped build them up. That's my opinion. I'm
gonna stop it right there too. I didn't mention this to y'all. But this week the videos have been slower as well because the copyright started coming Wednesday morning and I had other things recorded. But every time I drop a video now that's not even Arlette and them Arizona Pop the Balloon related, I get limited to no ads. It's the yellow $sign. So, and I have to do a review on it. So the review can happen quickly or the review can take 4 hours, 8 hours, or a day. You know what I'm saying? That happens every time I upload now, that's happening. So my vlog, my monthly vlog, I already have that ready for y'all. But right now, it's limited ads on it because of what's happening to my channel. I have over 50 of these copyrights, and it's still going. Where's my phone? If y'all think I'm playing. So any other content I'm dropping is demonetized. This live stream, I can already look, it has a yellow sign. So ads is limited to no ads. I'm going to have to ask for a review because of what all of these in a row copyrights have done to my channel. So it makes YouTube look at you like you doing some like I'm a fake account or like I'm doing some scam stuff. You know what I'm saying? I reached out to my YouTube connect. I'm like, yo, da da da. You know what I mean? She's like, oh, it's not gonna do. You shouldn't. It's no strikes. It's just this, but it does something to the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? So I have 50. Man, y'all think I'm joking? I don't want y'all to think I'm ever sugarcoating y'all. I ain't never sugarcoating y'all. Look at me scrolling. Look at me scrolling. Look at me scrolling. So it is murdering my channel right now. So anything I upload, any reaction, is not getting monetized fully. I gotta wait. And I don't know how long that's going to last, but that's definitely gonna affect my bottom dollar on this channel. You know what I'm saying? I won't really get to see what it really has done to my channel until like 30 days. But bruh, it is nuts. There is no monetization on the shit. So I just took y'all from May 7th to May 9th, and it's still coming through on this date. And we're on the 10th. It is tearing my shit up.
I don't care who feels a way about it. I said what I said. Argue with your mammy. Period. Okay? I think that all of the channels who got these mass strikes will be affected because this is, even though they're not putting a strike on the channel, this is sending a message to YouTube that this person is not following the rules.
There it is right there. There it is right there. There it is right there. She just said it. Look.
I think that all of the channels who got these mass strikes will be affected because this is, even though they're not putting a strike on the channel, this is sending a message to YouTube that this person is not following the rules. Okay? If a
and I don't know if Arlette BM knew that this would be the case for the bulk of the people that react to their content. And to be honest, I don't know even if they care. I don't even know if they care. They might just be like, we don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like this, or they might be on some, this is y'all ass get. You know what I mean? A lot of people feel like that. A lot of viewers feel like that. A lot of people in the chat feel like that. They just be like, well, it is their content. Some of y'all just feel that way. And that's totally fine for y'all to feel that way too.
Person is on.
But you know what I mean? For me to move forward and be doing other stuff that ain't on them, you know what I mean? That's just what it is. Some people still be like, oh, that's what your ass get. And I know it's people out there that just, I don't know, that didn't like some of my takes, didn't like some of my takes on the channel, that just don't care for my channel, that are cheering. They like, yes, get them all, hurt them all. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? The grind ain't never gonna stop, bitch. One monkey ain't never gonna stop the show. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all, my back get to the wall. I don't sit down and cry and get on YouTube, put some soft music on and show some tears and shit. I'ma get back to the grind, bitch. It's regardless. But you know what I mean? It's crazy.
On YouTube, and they have 30, 40. Some of these channels, this is their every week routine. Every single week for over a year. If you get in a hit for every single reaction that you do for a year, that is going to tell YouTube to stop putting this creator in the algorithm because they're not following the rules.
Yeah, man.
They're not following the rules. They're getting hit with all of these taps. So,
I did a live stream right before this one. That live stream was not monetized because of that. So I'm waiting for them to review that live stream as well. It's just crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for what reason? You know what I mean? Why do I have to request a review? Why do I have to request a review on that? And you know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to think I'm lying. Here it is right here. There it is right there. This video has been reviewed and determined. Well, I just hit the joint. That's right there in y'all face. Limited ads. Has nothing to do with Arlette and them channel. Just tan the channel to smithereens, bruh. I just did a whole reaction. And I ain't eating nothing off of that. Limited to no ads. Limited to no ads. For no damn reason. I can't make it up, fam. It's nuts, man. It's nuts.
And let me show you a couple of the how everybody
BNT, appreciate that big body 50.
On YouTube found out about it. You know, so T. Pendale talked about it. Kites talked about it. Let's look at some of the creators who talked about it. And then we're going to go down memory lane on how Pop the Balloon came about and who the originators are. So this is T. Pendale. If you guys have not been to his channel, he does really good reactions. I watch his channel all the time. Now, he don't never really be commenting when I comment, so he probably don't really fool with me. But hey, I don't give a damn. He's hilarious.
No, that's not true. Oh my gosh, guys, there's so many of you.
Now he don't never really be commenting when I comment, so he probably don't really fool with me, but hey, I don't give a damn.
Oh my gosh, that's not true, man. Look, hey man, we love you over here, man. Neek, we love you. Hearts in the chat for Neek, man. Hearts in the chat for Neek and this breakdown and her slow talking ass. Oh my gosh.
So whether a person fool me or not, if I like your content, hey, it is what it is.
I fool with you, man. Damn. I don't know you. I'm sorry.
This is T. Pendale, because I be seeing him comment back to other people, but then when I comment, he'll never comment back. I'll be like, I still support you anyways, because you're funny. But anyways, so this is T. Pendale TV. He was one of the first to react to Pop the Balloon. He was very essential in helping blowing Pop the Balloon up, and he is super active. This is T. Pendale, because I be seeing him comment back to other people, but then when I comment, he'll never comment back. I'll be like, anyways, I still support you anyways, because you're funny. But anyways, so this is T. Pendale TV. He was one of the first to react to Pop the Balloon. He was very essential in helping blowing Pop the Balloon up, and he is.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I do, and I want to go on record and say I do not feel like I was essential to help and blow these people up. I made some good videos, funny videos, but they had already had. I feel like they did everything they was doing without me. You know what I mean? I'm not taking none of that credit from their channel.
Super hilarious with his reactions. Like I said, I will literally watch Pop the Balloon and then go to his channel and watch what he got to say because it's funny. Now I don't always agree with his take on stuff, but he has this funny way that he goes about it.
And ain't nothing wrong with that. I love that. I love that you don't always agree and you still stuck around. I don't want y'all to agree on everything I say. That would be boring as hell. We can agree to disagree and be respectful. That's what it's all about over here, guys. I want to be respectful, chop it up, and have a platform and a dialogue in the community and just vibe.
And that's that. So this is him, and I'm gonna just play a little bit of him reacting to him finding out about the strikes.
Don't play my shit because I'm gonna demonetize you. I'm just joking. I'm gonna send your ass some copyright right now. You better stop playing. Vlog from last month, about halfway through that. Hopefully I get that to y'all by Friday. And then I kept getting alerts on my phone around 11 a.m. Ding, 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 ding. So the alerts were my channel was getting dinged with copyright infringement. So check this out right here. So within an hour, this is just some of the videos. Damn, Pendale, you breathing hard, bitch. You breathing like a fat kid, bitch. Oatmeal cream pie cake, heaven ass Twinkie neck ass. Within an hour, damn, bitch, mop top hit ass, bitch. Guys, Lean with it, rock way, humpback from Notre Dame, having that bitch. Drop your shoulders, Pidell, your ass bitch, long fat nose, Scottie Pippen nose, lad, mysterious ass, kidnapping that mustache. You got long forehead, fat forehead, forehead, 4K, 8K, dimension forehead, having ass. B got pearls on, bitch, seashell, under the sea, hit ass Pindell. I got 15 to 20 copyright strikes. I got 15 to 20. Shut your fat forehead ass up. Damn, bitch. Right. So it was like copyright content. Copyright content. I hate this bitch channel. I hate T Pindell. Your ass swear you funny. You ain't funny, bitch. Muscle bound, neck, growth plate, head ass, bitch. Giraffe neck ass, fat forehead ass, keratin forehead, hivin ass. That bitch go to the gym and work out forehead. You fat, rotundous, obese, big forehead in the 8th trimester. I don't like your ass. You swear you got something going on. You don't got nothing going on. Sit up here in that little ass chair. Wide back, muscle ass, keratin ass. Ain't nobody funny with muscles. Appreciate that, Dono T. Got the hair down. Yeah, it's about to get diabolical. Y'all see the hair getting long too. You know what I'm saying? You swear you a baddie. Oh, yeah, I see the hair getting long. B, you not a baddie, B. Instagram filter using ass. Concealer hit ass. B want to get his lashes done so bad. Boy. So I got 15, 20. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't normally a hater, but this dude right here, that be weird to me. He's a weirdo. Look at him. Such a weirdo. And I thought it was a spam account. I ain't gonna hold you because I've been dealing with like a lot of stuff on the internet. Like, been on YouTube 28 years, don't know when a spam account coming through. Ain't no spam account, bitch. It's Arlette BM. Stupid ass dummy. Stupid. Even doing the reaction videos, people just be mean and upset, bitch. I ain't signed up to come on Pot the Balloon.
All right, so that was him. And even while
Thank you for cutting his ass off. I'm tired of his ass.
Was on stream, he was continuing to get hit with like
that boy think 305 just he think he a fairy. That boy think he a fairy. You not a fairy, bitch. You a grown man. Take them damn pearls off your neck, bitch. Sweet ass. Bitch think he Princess Jasmine somebody. Little Mermaid, Under the Sea hit ass. Damn, bitch. Rapunzel hit ass.
Like 30 more copyrights on his channel. Now, in addition to him, Kites was streaming live and they got hit.
Shout out to you, brother. We appreciate you.
Stable.
Shout out Becca.
Who's respect.
All right, so this is Kites right here. Let me pull up their channel. They do really.
I don't know how y'all had 4 BBLs on one episode and it was still boring. Y'all had 4 BBLs on one episode and it still dragged.
Good reactions as well. This is their channel right here. And while they were live, they also got hit as well. And to the people who keep saying, why can't they copyright? It's their content. If you don't understand, it's not what you do, it's how you do. And you going in front of people and telling them that you welcome them to react, and then you turn around and hit them and don't give them a warning. If you don't understand that, then you have no moral integrity and you just ain't gonna never understand, okay? Because if I
said that on the last video. Hey, appreciate that, Dono. You were essential to Pot the Balloon, just an essential worker during the shutdown. I would respect. Yeah, all love, man. All love, man. All love. I don't like take credit, you know what I'm saying? All love, man. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? My work ethic is way different. You know what I'm saying? Even on the Pot the Balloon doing the reactions, you know, people that was on the show started hitting me up. People that was on the show would hit me up before the next episode. They was like, yo, I'm going to be on the next episode. Take it easy on me. We had one dude come into the chat and become a member just to chop it up with us. I think Devin, Kevin or Devin, I think his name was, just to chop it up with us. You know what I'm saying? I'm in there talking about, hey, what kind of cameras they using in there? How much lighting they got in there? Send me a picture of their lights. Send me a picture of their lights. They sending me pictures of the lights, all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? They coming to Miami. I'm kicking it with them. We chilling. Went to the fitness joint with one of the girls that was in there. Little nice back pull up having that. I got another one in the vlog that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we kicking it. No weird stuff, no nothing. I ain't pressed or nothing, just kicking it. I ain't on that.
That don't make sense to you, I don't know what will.
Yapping at Kim.
Full and who
He may be temporary.
man.
We just got this message right now. It says, heads up. We're detecting your video stream belonging to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked if you plan to continue.
Man,
to ensure the content
Trell.
owner has added your channel to their allow list.
What did Trelly?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 That's crazy.
They can add us, but that has to be something that they want to do.
They don't want to do that, man. They got their balls. Netflix got their balls in a headlock. They got that thing in the chokehold. Damn, T get up, T neck, bro.
Dang.
Yeah, this was me when they hit mine. You know what I mean? It felt like the last episode of Fresh Prince when the living room was empty. And you walk out and you hit the lights. And that's it. Ain't no more episodes, bitch.
So basically they just told us right now, if we keep streaming this right now, they're basically gonna block the video.
Sound about.
We can do Twitch. Yeah, we can go stream it on.
All right, so that's Kite's reacting to it. And then Mediocre Tutorial, I think that he goes way too far in his reactions. I don't watch his reactions. But today when all of the people were reacting to the fact that Arlette and BM were copyright striking everybody, his video popped up in my algorithm. Now, I have seen a couple of his Pop the Balloon reactions. I don't indulge. He goes too far. The fact that goes way too.
We can go stream it on.
All right, so that's Kite's reacting to it. And then Mediocre Tutorial, I think that he goes way too far in his reactions. I don't watch his reactions. But today when all of the people were reacting to the fact that Arlette and BM were copyright striking everybody, his video popped up in my algorithm. Now, I have seen a couple of his Pop the Balloon reactions. I don't indulge. He goes too far. The way that he talks about the women and the way that his audience encourages it is disgusting to me. I think that a lot of them act like high school boys that ain't never got no coochie before. And the way that they judge, you know what I mean? It just be a little bit too much.
I don't know. I never watched one of his streams, but I absolutely agree with how some of the men be acting. Like the damn chat. Like, and that's why when I tell y'all stories and I chop it up with y'all, I really be like, you know what I mean? Some of this stuff I can't even share with y'all because it's not relatable and it's never gonna be relatable to some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of y'all, I don't know how to break that shit down like that. Like, you know what I mean? Or I see stuff on the video and I'll be like, I never do that. I never move like that. But that's the norm for some of y'all. I got to do stuff like that. Like, I reacted to a Pop the Balloon, all the women pop, and this dude gonna pull out some cologne out his back pocket and give it to a girl as a gift. He gave it to the girl he liked the most in the lineup that already popped on him. Why the hell are you giving women gifts that don't like you or not attracted to you? Like, what? What sense does that make? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never really had no woman look at me and say, I kind of like my men a little taller. I ain't never been in that situation. I don't mean no disrespect, but it's just I don't know. It's a different walk. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never dealt with that. And if I did, I'd be like, okay, I don't care. I don't really like you that much. Oh, that's fine, baby. I know, listen, let me tell you something. I don't like men with hair. I don't like men that wear necklaces. I don't like men that wear dangly earrings. I don't like men that wear black shirts. I don't like men that wear brimless hats. That's okay, baby. Because guess what? I know somebody that do. And you better believe I know somebody that do. That's why I get up here and people say stuff on these and I say, man, I wish I could see what y'all exes look like. Show me the exes. Not the dudes that knocked you down and you had fun with and had a fling with. Show me the dudes you was in love with and took you home to meet their mama and was really, really into you. Show me that. Show me them dudes. Because I guarantee if we stand side by side, I'm cooking their ass. In every aspect of life. Height, athleticism, strength, work ethic, financially, whatever you want, charisma, whatever you want to talk about, put me next to him. I'm cooking him. Show me your ex. Oh, no, you got to do this. Please, let me see these old niggas on life, please. Because the math ain't mathing. And it ain't like that for everybody. So when I do the reactions, they be like, oh, T be acting like... I'm sorry, guys. That's why I have to be trying to lay back and chill.
My liking. But there is an audience for it, and a lot of people on his channel love his take. A lot of people love to see black women.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all ain't never been out with a woman, and she want to bring you to all her friends. A lot of y'all ain't never been out with a woman, and she bring you to an event, and she bring you in there to show you off. A lot of y'all guys never been showed off before. You come in there, and she got 5 of her friends in there, and her friends are like, girl, who is that? Does he have a brother, a cousin? Where is his friends? That's when you know you're that guy. When girls say, where are your friends? When girls say, where are your friends? Are there more of them like you? That's when you know. And the same thing happens vice versa to women. Hey, you ain't got no homegirls? You ain't got no homegirls like you? You ain't got no homegirls? Where your homegirls at? That's how it works. That's how it works out. Where the rest of them at? Ooh, I know they rolling packs. I know. And then, because we used to go on an annual cruise, we just got back from a cruise. When everybody on the cruise is fit And I'm the shortest one in the friend group, the second to the shortest one of 6 guys at 6'3". Are you guys brothers? What do you guys do? You guys play for somebody? We just out here eating. We out here. We came here for the unlimited food and the drink package. It's different.
Women humbled. A lot of people love to see, especially if they are nerds who can't get no play or whatever like that, they love to see a black woman put in their place. So his content kind of serves that space. You know, his content serves the space of the group of people who want women to get put in their place and roasting them and talking about them and, and all of the things. Now, when Mediocre Tutorial first got on YouTube, I used to watch his content because it was balanced. He would hold women accountable, he would hold men accountable, and his content to me was the equivalent of like a Abba and Preach, who basically hold people on the grounds of moral integrity. Now, once his platform started to blow up and he got Munyon from a lot of the self-hating, the He-Man Woman Hater Club, he kind of switched
and
to
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. That's why that one big podcast got out of control. Because if y'all think about it, more than not, like on them big podcasts, them dudes was really donating. If you look at them big podcasts of them alpha men, them dudes was really donating $100 just to get their question read. $100, $100, $100, $50, $70, $80, $100, $200 just to get their question read. And I'm like, you know what I mean? So you become money hungry, you be like, yo, we got to push the envelope. We got to keep going. This is the cash cow. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. $100, $200, $300, $400, $300, $200. They was just, it was crazy. It was crazy. And that's what was happening.
He never holds men accountable. He don't hold men accountable, but that's his audience. That's what pays him. That's what donates to him. That's what, when he goes on these lives and he does his reaction and he streams his Pop the Balloon reaction, the He-Man Woman Hater Club is donating 50, 100 and throwing money. So it's like people are doing and going where the money resides. Just like Arlette and BM are doing this move. They're going where they feel like the money resides. So I'm gonna play just a little bit of his reacting to them basically copyright striking him.
But you can see the specific subject titles of the one. So they're claiming not even just full episodes that we review that's still like live on the live tab on my YouTube channel, but they're also claiming content that was cut up later and I utilize it within fair use, right? I added my particular commentary or talking points on the clip. So they're actually claiming those as well. Now, there is, a mixed view or a mixed opinion on this, right? So if you go through like a video like this, like let's say episode 34.
All right, so as you can see, this is tons and tons of his videos that were claimed. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So just on this screenshot alone, it's like 16 videos of his that got hit. And even on his thing or whatever, I don't agree with the way in which Arlette and BM are choosing to do it. Now, last week, BM did a catch up with a guy by the name of Devin, okay? So BM did a catch up. It's a guy who matched with a girl and then he basically ghosted her. And a lot of people.
This is the guy that came back and did a follow-up with Arlette. Then the next week, they held on to the follow-up. The follow-up was way from February. They held on to the follow-up for 2-3 months. And the girl started crying on the follow-up. And then they came back literally the next week and did the catch-up with BM.
Basically, like, ripped him to shreds. BM did, like, a follow-up. And in that follow-up video, he kind of took shots at the Red Pill community, okay? He took shots at, the Red Pill community. And I was like, ooh, is he calling out the Red Pillers? But he didn't. He was just saying the men, what did he say? The women bashers, or he said something like that. But he's talking about the Red Pill community. But as much as they claim that, they're straightforward, I feel like if they had a problem, because I feel like they have made it, like, with their reactions take it to a whole nother level. Okay? And I feel like if they feel like their reactions are messing up the bag, instead of taking the subtle shot that he took, call them out. You call out these men that go on the show.
Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord.
You call out the people who you feel like don't have the right intentions on the show. Call out this stuff too. But
yo, this lady eating it up, yo. Yo, this lady eating it up.
Anyways, let's so those are everyone's reactions to finding out about it. And
that's what he said, Tone the Virgo. He called them social media soldiers. Social media soldiers.
Let's take Oh, let me show y'all one more thing as well. Jeez. Child, the eyebrows, the makeup, child. Y'all just have to excuse it because it was not hitting right here. But let me just play a little bit of this. Because
you damn near got the same eyebrow now. Come on now. I'm going to leave you alone because you're doing good now.
Because this was my reaction. People
Look at that crystal. Look at that Globetrotter mic.
Were asking me, what did I think about the Netflix deal and what did I think about it? So this is the video that I reacted to April 16th, 3 weeks ago. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this and then we're gonna go down the rabbit hole. Was insanely viral and a lot of people are familiar with her brand. A lot of people fell in love with Arlette as a host. When the version of Netflix came out, a lot of people were outraged that they got a reality star. I mean, they got an actor to host instead of the original. Now, a lot of people didn't understand why they chose to make this a live version instead of a weekly show similar to Arlette, to where it's a pre-produced show with regular every.
Bruh, and I think Netflix so mad. The show is not doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? You can already tell, because if it was doing what it was supposed to be doing, it would be the top show up there. They would be showcasing it. It would be the first click. But they invested so much money into this show. And it sucks because the platform, the stage, the lighting, the behind the scenes, it is beautiful. It looks amazing. The words, everything looks great. The camera angles, but it's just not hitting. Why the hell is 10 people mic'd up at the same time? Why are you not walking down and getting to know people? Why are we dealing with reality TV stars? Why are we dealing with actors? Why everybody from LA? Nobody's, 80% of people that's in LA ain't from LA. You know what I mean? That's why I really don't get a sense. You don't have a sense of home in LA unless you go to the hood, unless you in Inglewood, Compton, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You in West LA, it don't feel like home. It don't get no, everybody from everywhere. So they put in all this money, put this beautiful set together, and people not eating it up. And I told y'all, the comment section plays a part. The chat plays a part. The dialogue plays a part. Sharing clips plays a part. Reacting plays a part. Everything plays a part. But Netflix called them. They went running. Anybody in a right damn mind would know this. I knew Netflix was coming. I knew somebody was coming. Hulu, Temu, Boo Boo, Doo Doo. Somebody was coming. And they did not let y'all do it. Why the hell would y'all pick up a show that's doing great and not hand it off to Arlette? Oh no, we're gonna put her as the producer, the wooster. No. I got this. That's what should have happened. Instead, we got the doo-doo. You know what I'm saying? We got doo-doo in the chat. Doo-doo in the chat, man. Doo-doo in the chat, man. That's what we got.
Everyday people. Now, I'm going to be honest. When I first heard that Netflix was bringing on Pop the Balloon and they were doing their version, and I seen that Arlette BM was the executive producer, I thought that was amazing for Arlette, and I thought that it was dope that her and BM was getting the opportunity to take something that they made popular on America's version of Pop the Balloon and get credit for it. However, I also thought that it was kind of jacked up that the originator of Pop the Balloon was not getting credit. In the conversation of the Netflix versus Arlette conversation, nobody was talking about the actual woman who actually created Pop the Balloon. Now, the reason why I tied that in with the line dance thing, because I found it interesting that so many people were advocating for the originator of the line dance, but when it comes to this Pop the Balloon situation, I'm like, is it about who's better or who did it first?
Now, I want y'all to listen to what she just said. I want y'all to listen to that. And this is what I said that earlier. I said, y'all be picking, I said, people be picking and choosing. Y'all pick and choose now. Look at this.
Something that they made popular on America.
She talking about that line dance with, where them fans, all that.
America's version of Pop the Balloon and get credit for it. However, I also thought that it was kind of jacked up that the originator of Pop the Balloon was not getting credit. In the conversation of the Netflix versus Arlette conversation, nobody was talking about the actual woman who actually created Pop the Balloon. Now, the reason why I tied that in with the line dance thing, because I found it interesting that so many people were advocating for the originator of the line dance. But when it comes to this pop the balloon situation, I'm like, is it about who's better or who did it first? Because as you see in the conversations about the line dancing, a lot of people feel like the person who did it first should get the credit. However, when it comes
No, it don't be like that. People pick and choose. They pick and choose.
To Arlette and this pop the balloon thing, Arlette is not the creator. She did not do it first. But as a lot of people with the line dancing thing, they felt like the girl who blew up did it better. Now, when Arlette and BM brung this concept to America, they made it more professional, they made it more polished, and they invested in promotion. All right, so that's just a little sneak peek where I talked about it, and I went down and showed the timestamps of Arlette's episode 1 and how this girl's episode was first. However, after I did my live video, I realized that even this woman right here is not the originator of the pop the balloon concept. So on my prior video, I said that this Nas Mirage girl was the creator, and she actually is not even the originator.
So that's her, Nas Mirage. I tried to react to these videos. I tried 2 or 3, and I couldn't get through it because of the language. I couldn't hear them clear. And I knew if I couldn't hear it clear, y'all wasn't going to be able to hear it clear. I didn't want to hear a bunch of that in the comment section. So I really tried earlier on, guys, like in the beginning, like when I first started reacting. And I knew that the Pop the Balloon Arizona was not the first. I went and researched. I said, oh, let me try to react to hers too. I could not get through it because I didn't understand what they were saying.
Originator of Pop the Balloon. Now, in the conversation of who created Pop the Balloon, Nas Mirage even gets the title of being the creator and I even said it in this video. I'm like, Nas Mirage created it. You know, she was the first to do it, blah, blah, blah. And she actually was not even the creator either. So in this video, we're going to go through the people who came first with Pop the Balloon, who the actual creators are, where it originated from, and, you know, just talk about this a little bit more. Now, again, I think that it is amazing what Arlette and BM are able to accomplish. I think that it's dope that they were able to get a Netflix deal. I think that, you know, it's good that they are elevating their resources and they are getting the bag. However, whenever you are on your bag chase, you always have to remember, as fast as you came up is as fast as you come down. The more that people start to see you moving in a particular type of way, they'll start looking at you funny, and then views will start to decline. Now, me, I'm a person that I am very opinionated. I say what I say. You know, a lot of people feel like I'm a bitch. They don't like what I say about certain things. They feel like I'm judgmental. And because of that, there are several people who don't watch my content. And that's to be expected. But if you do things and you move in a way that people do not like, they will not support you. I'm a person who is well aware that, you know, when I say certain stuff, I do certain stuff, it rubs people the wrong way. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm not here to kiss nobody's ass. I don't let men beat on me. And people get mad when I be like, child, don't let these men put their hands on you. And then they say I'm judgmental because I call people who put their kids in jeopardy out. And they, you know, people like have all this sympathy for people who are in abusive relationships. And, you know, and I don't really have a lot of sympathy for stuff like that when you have children involved. But, you know, people don't like.
Hey, man, what the hell happened? What the hell happening right now? How did we get into domestic violence? What is happening?
My take on it, you know, because they empathize because they've been in similar things. But I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? So if they care about, you know, if they care about retaining audience and not becoming sellouts, they have to watch how they move. Now, again, if I gave a damn, I would be one of these phony people who do commentary and just go with whatever is popular. Okay. A lot of people on my channel, they talk about, oh, Neek, oh, this is why such and such has more subscribers than you. And this is why this person is ahead of you. There's nobody more aware of my channel and the status of it than me. Okay. And the only person who is in control of where I go on this YouTube
journey. She got these random ass tangents like she me. She thinks she me for real.
Is me. I'm well aware that
I'm about to go to Denny's after this. Give me a moons over my hammy.
I ruffle people's feathers.
I ain't getting sleepy. I'm hungry.
Pisses people off and they no longer want to support. However, I try to care.
Like I try to eat for dinner.
I'll be like, you know what? Let me not ruffle as much feathers today. But it's just something in me that I just cannot not say how I feel. So that hurts me. Another thing that hurts me as a content creator is my consistency. Now, a lot of people will be like, oh, although I out on my channel 8 years old, I had a hunger. I wanted 3 to 4 videos like have the same. I'm trying to get bottom dollars and how it ripped it when they made the announcement. Cost was just certified. The net will start because when they follow, then they have to. They are all about the bag, which I could later, which I'm trying to get better. But if they are all about the bag, which they seem to be making moves that serve their bottom dollar, then they have to understand that the support that they have today, when people start, because when they first partnered up with Netflix and people saw how gentrified the Netflix version was.
Bro, I still can't believe Netflix dropped a community episode. I gotta see what's going on.
And how it was whitewashed, how the concept was just hogwash. Not entertaining, fake.
DY, welcome to the membership. Appreciate you rocking with me, fam.
Ripped it. There was a lot of people who called them sellouts. If you go to the Netflix trailer of Pop the Balloon when they made the announcement, there's a lot of people. So let me do this real quick. I'm just going off the top real quick. There's a lot of people who called them sellouts in this comment section. Now, if they continue to do stuff that people feel as though is motivated by greed, or if they feel like they forgetting where they come from, people will stop supporting. People are not supporting this Netflix version. And the same way that they are, supporting their channel, the same support can go as well. So if they care about that, then they have to watch how they treat the people who helped them blow up. If you go, so this is Netflix Pop the Balloon official trailer. They posted this 3 weeks ago. If you go through the comments, people are calling out the show. Let me see if I can find some of the sellout.
Nah, they
Somebody said, what a soulless adaptation. This is what you get when
all you gotta do is put them keywords and all that's gonna be gone.
Bunch of execs only view arts and entertainment as content and IP. The whitening of Pop the Balloon. Let's see. Netflix ruined it. Let's see. Hold on. Because there was a lot of people in this comment section that was calling them sellouts. Let me move myself over.
Sellouts is crazy.
Yeah, people will absolutely flip on you.
Do 2 flips.
Let's see.
Gymnastics.
This person says they're disgusted. They'll stick to the Netflix version. Let me see.
Gymnastics on you.
The day that I looked on here, there was a lot of sellout comments. It's probably mixed in now, but I'm trying to see.
Damn. This is not what it's all about, guys. This is not what it's all about.
I can't find them now because there's so many comments on here, but there was, at the time that I looked at this, like a long time ago, 3 weeks ago, there was tons and tons of, and I'm not sure if Netflix is filtering out certain things, but there was tons and tons of Arlette and BM sold out comments in this thread.
It's crazy.
I don't see them. Oh, here go one. Somebody said, Arlette girl, you sold out. There was a lot of comments just like this. There was tons. There was tons more than this. Okay? There was tons. But anyways, y'all get the gist of it. If you go through, you'll see them if you got the time. But anyways, let's take a trip down memory lane of how Pop the Balloon came about. All right?
Memories, man.
All right. So episode 1 for Arlette. And let's just get these dates out here first so that you guys can follow along on the timeline. But before we do that, I forgot to shout myself out, honey. Hold on. Are y'all hitting the like button? Are y'all liking the video? I don't even know how many people
I hit the like button
here. And I know you. Even if it's a tragedy, I'm gonna be promoting my fans. These are my this is
my gosh, she done pop some fans out. Lord Jesus, where the hell you got these big ass fans from? Is that
the ones that you get on Amazon? So they, us and stuff like that. Little intermission. Well, girl, you don't need no. Visit my website, www.no or smaller as we go through this. So
nigga came out some fan. Where them fans came from? Where them fans come from?
Oh, this is episode 1 of Pop the Balloon. This is Arlette's very first episode doing Pop the Balloon concept. Now, if you look in the description box, her episode 1 was December 7th, 2020.
Come on with the PowerPoint.
3. All right. So keep in mind of the dates as we go through the originators and things like that. So as you can see, she did episode 1, December 7th, 2023. Now, King Sid, he first introduced his version of Pop the Least Attractive Person's Balloon. All right, so this is King Sid's channel, and it is Pop the Least Attractive Girl's Balloon. And this was December 8th, 2022. Okay, so 1 year, a complete year before Arlette's episode 1, King Sid brought this to the forefront in December 8th, 2022. If you go to his channel, you'll see that his started in 2022 in December.
It was some ones before that too, but he deleted some content.
And then if you go to Arlette's channel, you'll see her episode 1 is a year later. So let's just watch a little bit of this. And the concept.
If I'd have bought a couple of them fans, I probably wouldn't have had to replace my AC unit. I probably could have saved some money.
That King Sid had was not exactly the concept that Arlette is using today, but this is the first person who brung balloons.
That boy King Sid had Party City balloons
to YouTube.
What's up, it's looking ass in. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, I'm gonna kill you. Okay, it's your girl Tay Glow. That's on Instagram and YouTube. Okay, kill. Smash, Mary. Okay, it's I am Aaliyah. Kill. Mary.
Hey, look, man, we back with another Mary Smash or Kill. But every time you get killed, your balloon will get popped, all right? So, look, we're doing the boys and the girls, and every time you get killed, you will be switched out with a new person. Let's see who can stay up here the longest. For the guys and for the ladies, look, y'all stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe. Let's get to the video.
The Real Kajay, y'all follow me. Everything The Real Kajay, period. Okay.
BM need to make a BM talk to him. Bring the top reactors on there. I want my talking person. I'll fly out there. Let me slide out to the studio. Walk out in slow-mo.
I know who I'm finna marry. All right, it's literally in order already. Marry, smash, kill.
Ooh. Okay, next guy, come on.
All right, so this was, like I said, December 28th. And then it was basically they had to, he did the girls' version and then the guys' version. Now, this is all of his videos on his channel. He did that. And then he started to do the pop the least attractive person's balloons. He had different segments of, Truth or Dare, Find Your Match, Pop the Balloon, and so much more. And he first introduced it all the way back in 2022. Okay? Now, after he posted this in 2022, okay, and this was also before Arlette did it, he changed up the Smash, Marry, Kill concept. So this was posted June 16th, 2023, and it was pop the least attractive person's balloon, last to get eliminated. So he then changed up the Smash, Marry, Kill concept, and then he changed it to this concept and adaptation that he did here. Let's watch a little bit. And this is 6 months before Arlette decided to do her episode 1 of Pop the Balloon. So let's watch a little bit of this.
Oh, shit. It's your boy King Sid, and I'm back with another video. Oh, man, I said in today's video, we're playing rating from least attractive to most attractive, but it's an elimination game. So y'all see I have balloons, right? Yeah. So after each rating, the least attractive person will get the balloon pop, which means they're out. What? All right? So I'm gonna call y'all numbers. You feel me? It's gonna go boy, girl, boy, girl. We got 12 boys, we got 12 girls. No, we're gonna see who's the most attractive girl. We're gonna see who's the most attractive guy. I don't like this game. You like it? This game's spicy, right? It's a little spicy. But let's get into the video, y'all. We're gonna start off with the guys on this one. Guy number 4.
All right, man. For real, man. We get it.
Between June 16th, 2023. Now, the concept, and he started out with the idea. Other content creators started to streamline the Pop the Balloon franchise that he brought to YouTube. Now, there was a content creator by the name of No Love Mar, and No Love Mar started the...
That's who do a lot of the 20v1s I react to.
Version that Arlette most mimics. All right.
Chelsea, the Q&A happening.
Right.
We're going to get through this. We're almost done.
So let me go to No Love Mar. It'll Find Your Match, 10 Girls, 10 Guys, Atlanta, and this was March 9th, 2023. Now, just a reminder, Arlette's episode 1 was December 2023. So let's go to No Love Mar. No Love Mar created the version that is most similar to Arlette. So Arlette did her version in December, and he derived off of what King Sid was doing and created this version that is most like Arlette.
Can't go into being the type shit. Now, ladies, based off his appearance, I seen that you popped your balloon first. Tell me, why did you pop your balloon first?
I like the little munch part, but I'm tall.
Jeez, bro. Why did you pop your balloon?
You're not ugly, it's just not my match. No, it's like, you're not ugly at all. I'm gonna give you your flowers. But you said you was a munch, and you was like, I'll just eat the cake, you can go about your day. I feel like you're gonna hurt my feelings. Like,
I'm fucking with you for real, like.
All right.
On March 6, 2023, and this was the format that created the format that Arlette ripped off 100%. Okay, so as you can see, each version of Pop the Balloon was a little bit different in the way that Arlette does it, but No Love Mar did the version the closest to what I believe Nans Mirage took her concept from, and Nans Mirage is the one who Arlette 100% took her version and did it. Okay, so as you can see right here, it started with King Sid and how he was doing Pop the Least Attractive, how he had his. Then you seen No Love Mar telling people to pop the least attractive balloon. They had the red balloons, and then you come, and as the Pop the Balloon is evolving, the one that Arlette took bar for bar, pound for pound from is Nans Mirage. So it started with King Sid, and the one that Arlette mirrored her entire brand behind is Nans Mirage. So each person took inspiration from the other person, and each person changed up the concept to suit their channel and kind of tweak it to be basically unique to their channel. Now, Arlette did not change anything from Nans Mirage version. You seen King Sid version was Smash, Marry, Kill. You seen No Love Mar, the way he changed up his version. Now, when it came to Nans Mirage, you will see how Arlette took this adaptation of it bar for bar. Now, what Arlette was able to do was, like I said, make it more professional. They got better camera quality. They invested in promoting it on blogs, and they, because of Arlette's personality and because Arlette is a beautiful girl, a lot more people were gravitating to her version, and all of these people then got called copycats that came before her. Now, when you look under Arlette's comment section, everybody is calling all of these people who came before her copycats, and you will never ever see Arlette giving at least, even if she's not going to give credit to King Sid, even if she's not going to give credit to No Love Mar, the person whose concept she took bar for bar, you will never see them giving them credit. And to me, I feel like that's a little shady. But anyways, okay, so as you see right here, episode 1, Pop the Least Attractive Person's Balloon or Find a Match. This premiered on July 5th, 2023. Okay, so Nans Mirage version was July 5th, 2023. She came on the scene with episode 1. And again, Arlette's version of her episode 1 is December 7th, 2023. Okay, so a whole 6 months before
She got this thing
Arlette,
broken down.
the one that she bit off of bar for bar is this Nans Mirage.
Let me say, yes, Costco. Shut it down. Yes! Come and stay this way. Come and stay here. Okay. We have 10 beautiful ladies and only one. Okay. We have 4 more ladies that are feeling him. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry. Don't cry.
What's balloon for me? We are things are going to manage if I come. I can let me say, guess Costco. I don't understand. I did do you. You get my bad balloon for me. She was the first to pop back. But now they talk like that. You get my be the first person.
When you came inside, we're not giving.
I know it's sped up, but you see it. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't even react to this. I couldn't even give y'all this real time. Cause look.
Okay, and this was.
You might be the first person.
When you came inside, we're not giving. Okay, and this was.
Like you. Yeah. You get my bad balloon for me.
You know what I'm saying? I tried to react to that. I couldn't even get that to y'all. I'm like, oh, Lord, they about to give me hell. Couldn't do it.
Was the first to pop back. But now they talk like that. You get my be the first person.
When you came inside, we're not giving. Okay, and this was out of the country. I think that I'm not sure if they are in Nigeria. They're overseas somewhere. Obviously, you can hear from the accents, the way that they talk, and everything like that.
Divide. None of them give you hope. She not get. How much you say the scene with your naked eyes, you know? Understand. So, you're very lucky. You're supposed to follow me for Instagram. You're supposed to not say I get levels. She's not effortlessly. Yes, so I am fucking like my money. Okay. Okay, why did you say it was a tough choice? Are you feeling her? Come and stand this way, please. You said it was a tough choice for her. What do you mean?
Yeah, but of course I'm feeling her.
Oh, my darling, please come. So what's your name? Do you want to say your Instagram handle?
__WSG_X. All right, so you see how she promoted their Instagram page? Let me bring it back a little bit.
Okay, whatever, sir. So why did you not pop the balloon for her, sir?
Yeah, I think she's cool. Yeah, she looks cool. It was a tough choice, like I said. I mean, I was really in the sport, but yeah, she's cool. There was not too much difference. All the ladies are very cool, actually. So,
okay.
But she just told me, hi, though.
Oh, so why didn't you pop your balloon?
All right. So then they make a match.
I like the way it looks.
Okay. So you're feeling him. So are you saying it's a match?
Yes.
It's a match?
Yes.
Is it a match?
Yes, it is.
We have a match! Go. Thank you. Okay. He went home with a bride.
Okay, so as you see, once everybody pops their balloon, then they make a match, and then she's like, it's a match, or whatever. Now, who started to do that 6 months later? Arlette, okay? And you can't be an imposter of something that you did before Arlette, okay? Somebody said, all the imposters need to go, they're eating off Arlette. This person did it before Arlette, so, and she's doing literally her concept, so. The screen, the line, and everything.
Oh, you popped the balloon? Is that Instagram handle?
All right, so that she did it bar for bar. You will never see BM say, hey, I want to thank Nans Mirage. We got the concept, because, again, it came from...
And they got views. They got millions of views on there. 1.2 million.
Say, hey, I want to thank Nans. Even the way that Nans dressed, the way that she, made people dress up, the way that she created her version off of King Sid and No Love Mar, she basically came up with the concept that Arlette blew up today. Now, Arlette, like I said, she has better camera quality. She has, obviously, people are speaking a lot clearer because they are American-based and things like that. But let's just watch a little bit of this.
Welcome to the Hunkin Show! Okay, don't do. You like say these people for episode 2, 1 beat episode 1. But okay, we're here for it. Are you guys ready to see your man? Okay, single man number 1. Review yourself. Come in. Hi, handsome. Please shut the door. Please come. Hi. Hello. Okay, lady.
And you see how she makes the people stand next to her, how they do the lineup? It's literally, and I watched that she changed the bar for bar.
Okay, we have...
May God not like it.
We have 3 beautiful ladies that haven't popped their balloon. But before we head there, can you introduce yourself? What's your name on Instagram? How old are you and what do you do for a living?
Okay, I'm Blaze by name.
So how old are you? Please, just at my side so the camera can see.
Definitely she should, because it's not everybody that like good things.
Okay, so you get the point. You can go to her episode as one. And this up because this was so.
Please
and
don't
it was
show none of their videos.
It was a literal carbon copy. The only thing that was different was
copyrighted.
They put this like a panel instead of the curtain. Her type of the DJ. No, and this was her episode 1. I used to have guy right here. He was African. So seeing this guy, let me with like the African clearly tell these 2 girls on the blogs that they were appreciative of all of the people who were reacting to the show. I think that I think that they were grateful that people were gravitating to their version. Now, when they were not crediting the people that came before them, I kind of was like, that's a little shady. Then now the way that they're going about their business dealings, I think that that's also a little shady. Again, at any moment they can decide, hey, I feel like you niggas is taking money out of my pocket. Oh, I'm producing the show and I don't want y'all reacting to it. Again, I feel like they are entitled to do that. It is the content that they are producing. However, I just feel like the way that they did it was foul. I think she's American. Her husband is don't worry and net them pretty that. And so the way can I sign with a manager and a manager goes and gets me a show and they say, hey, I have this show or this cannot just sign me up for whatever, like a brand deal, and that is being brought to them and the table for them. So
all right, so that's pretty much it. Let's get this Q&A going. What y'all got for me? drop a Q&A. Any questions y'all got for me moving forward, what y'all got going on, drop a question in the chat right now. Just do not spam the questions because I'm putting the slow mode on. Do not spam the questions. All right, nice and easy. Drop the questions now. Shout out to all 18 new members. All right, you getting one question. Put a question mark behind your question, please, so I can know it's a question. Please. All right, can y'all do that for me? Thank you so much. All right, let's do that. Let's lower that right there. I see the questions coming in. Please don't ask nothing crazy or inappropriate. That's gonna get your ass blocked. Nick and Knight, we get you, mama, blah, 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 blah. What happened with your pop the balloon? It was a lot to put together. I was putting it all together by myself, Leah. I had people helping me film, but as far as reaching out, casting, reaching out to the people to get them there, setting up all the cameras, I was doing it all by myself. For the most part, I had people helping me, but I was doing like 80% of that stuff myself. So people was hitting me up. There was no showing. It was flaking. They would show up. Some people would find out they would only be on the lineup, or they wanted to come out. If people wasn't coming out, or people wasn't on the lineup, some people like, oh, I'm only coming in from holding the balloon. So it became to be too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I really needed some assistance. And then South Florida is really finicky. There's a lot to get into down here. So people be like, oh, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna let you see. So that's basically like if you're dating a girl, if she say, I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna let you see, she probably trying to figure out if something cooler or fun is coming up. And if nothing comes up, then she'll slide. Then people, oh, I'm gonna bring my friend. Your friend trying to be in it too? No, they just want to hang out and look. No, I'm not like that. Then they started bringing people anyway. Got mad at me sit in the car. So that would happen. Had a girl come to the pop the balloon, be on the lineup. Me and the crew, the camera people went out to eat afterwards. She was out at the same restaurant on a whole nother date. I'm like, bro, these people ain't serious. So that's what happened. I'm gonna try to get it back going. This might be a sign to Pendle, get your own thing back rolling. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened with mine. I hope that answers your question. What does Wednesday look like going forward? Right now, I still plan on doing the reactions. I might have to drop them as a premiere. I don't think I could go live because they blocking the lives. I'm gonna do it. I can do it as a premiere, but it would be a premiere for members only. You know what I'm saying? So so if you want to see it, you got to be a member, and that'll be a part of the added perk for a member. Once again, members are getting gifted. People are gifted memberships. Shout out to everybody who gifted a membership. A membership is only $5. You know what I'm saying? I know that we all going through stuff, tough times, but y'all literally, I know y'all running to McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all spending that $5. I know y'all hitting $5 below. You know what I mean? If you can make it shake, make it shake. If not, I still understand and I appreciate all the support. Other pop the balloons, other reactions are coming down the pipe. I promise. Take it up in the court, baby girl. I don't know what that means. Are you going to do reactions? Are you going to do reactions in members only? Yeah, I just answered that. My question is, they have trademarked. They can't. They trying to trademark the pop the balloon. I heard they said they got a trademark pending. I don't know how they could trademark this. Pop the balloon been going on since the beginning before them, so I don't know how they could yank it and trademark it. They could trademark it and add Arlette's name to it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So if they trademark pop the balloon name, they can go after other people pop the balloon create. They could. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just go to pop the balloon or find a match. You can go back to it instead of pop the balloon or find love. There's other ways to get behind it, you know what I'm saying, or get around it. I don't know why you would want to do something like that. It almost reminds me of when LeBron James tried to patent and trademark Taco Tuesday. Like, what? Like, why would you even want to do something like that if you know you didn't create it? Why patent or try to trademark something if you know you didn't create it? I don't know. Why did you stop? I just answered that. Just wanted to know what you, just wanted to know. I'm doing good. The grind is still working. Wednesday was a curveball, but you know what I'm saying? It's not the worst thing I've been through. It's not the, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's YouTube. It's content. You know what I'm saying? I've woken up and my channel's been disabled. You know, I worked hard to get monetized and I've lost monetization. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been worse. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, I appreciate all the support, all the love, but a bit, I'm cool. The grind don't stop, guys. You know what I'm saying? Should we boycott? No, I'm not asking y'all to do nothing like that. I'm not asking y'all to do that. Do what you love. Watch what you love. I'm not asking y'all to do that. When we planning a members trip, I'm working on it. I promise. I'm thinking I'm working. And iced coffee is at least $5. Yeah, you go to Starbucks, $5. You go get you a bacon, egg, and cheese or something, $5. Sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin, $5. Everything, at least. Don't get no hash brown with it. You're gonna be $8.99 in it. You go get a carton of eggs, $5. You go to the grocery store, you get two Red Bulls, $5. You got $5. How they trying to trademark? Can we get a reaction vid, the different types of content other than suggested to me, Prophecy, whatever kind of other content you want. Y'all suggest content you want me to see. I'll throw it in a poll and put it as a post and let y'all vote of what I should react to next. And then I'll react to it and I'll see how it do. If y'all rock with it, people engaging, I'll keep it going. If being respond to your popular question, no. Dating shows, sports, talent, scouting games, job search, education topics, politics. I don't know. I'm not doing politics. I don't really like even. I'm not a fan of politics. TV shows. So I appreciate y'all. How long does it take you to get a channel back? How long does it take? I don't know. That's a great question though. Did you check your email about Black History flashcards? I'm glad you reminded me about that. I will. Hey Siri. Remind me to check my email about Black History flashcards in the morning. All right, I'm gonna check that out. Appreciate you reminding me of that. Do you know we still love you? I love you back. I love all y'all back, man. I appreciate y'all. Restaurant $8.99. $5. You can't even go on. You ain't going on a date. You can't even take Shorty out on a date. You can't even put no gas in your car. Would you consider interviewing past Pop the Balloon? Yes, I would. Who would y'all like to see? It said T, would you consider interviewing past Pop the Balloon contestants? Who would y'all like to see me interview? I'm gonna put a post up. on my post. I'm gonna screenshot that too. Me taking a screenshot about taking the picture. I'm gonna put that on a post on my YouTube wall, and y'all can drop who y'all want me to see or who y'all would like me to interview, and I'll reach out. Which I know everybody pretty much rock with me for real. A couple people got a little upset, but other than that, not so much. People been real cool. Where's your April vlog? I mentioned that earlier. The April vlog is not fully monetized, so I've been holding on to it. I'm waiting for a review. I've been getting all these copyright joints on my channel. So I can't really react to this shit. I mean, I can't really release my joint because it ain't monetized. You know what I'm saying? Like I did a lot. I remodeled the whole bathroom. So I don't want to do that and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, god dang, you know, it's about an hour and 10 minutes. We did a lot. I think F1 race week it was a lot going on. There was a lot of cool stuff in that vlog. So hopefully they lift that and they get fully monetized by tomorrow. As soon as it get fully monetized, I'm giving it to y'all. I'm not even worrying about the premiere. I'm gonna just give y'all the vlog. And I was hoping to premiere. I was hoping to give it to y'all this Friday for real. That's what I wanted to give y'all. That's what I wanted to give y'all by tonight, but I couldn't even give it to y'all. So we'll see what's up. What's the next podcast? It's coming soon. It might be tied into some of the stuff y'all mentioned before. Did you miss the skit in general? Yeah, I miss skits. But skits was the same thing. It was hard getting people together and getting people in one room and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's it, man. I'm about to open this thing up. I'm done with the Q&As. I've been trying to read them. Keeping it, go to Discord. I could get a Discord going. I've never done like a Discord. I've been invited and I was confused as hell, but I'm pretty sure I could figure it out if I took my time. And that'll be that. Yeah, I'll be working. It's 2:30. I gotta be up at 7. It's all love, man. Appreciate y'all coming through tonight. I had a great time. Members only what? What are you members only in? Candy Lee, what do you ask me about members only? Do a members only Discord? Is that what you asked me? interview Aaron the Plumber. I don't know if I can get to Aaron the Plumber right now. He hit me up before and he wanted to come on, but he was trying to basically tell his side of the story to his exes coming out on TikTok and all that. But I didn't want to be involved in all that stuff. I'm like, yo, I just want to react to the content. I don't want to get into y'all personal life because I don't want nobody in my damn personal life. So whatever y'all get online and get all Pop the Balloon and do, I'll react to it. But all that other stuff, I can't jump into that like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that happened and how it went. Shout out to J-Dub gifting 5 big body memberships. T, do you think Drew's gonna copyright your reactions? Nah, I was actually about to react to the Baltimore one because I seen Lamar in there. I think he let it ride out. He don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? Even on the reunion I reacted to, I probably should have waited a little bit. I shouldn't have did the premiere right when he was doing his journey, but I had a couple people ruin the finale episode by texting me what happened and DMing me, oh, such and such one. I'm like, yo, why would y'all, if y'all know I react to the content, why the hell would you text me that? Or why would you DM me that? Why would you send me a screenshot of that? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? How do we send you videos to react to? Instagram, DM, @TPindell, or Twitter. Twitter is the easiest and quickest way, but a lot of people don't be on Twitter. I don't know why. @TPindell on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I love Twitter. I don't know if people have trouble reading or writing, but I don't know why people don't like Twitter. I love Twitter. So send them to me on Twitter. I got like 1 or 2 people that send me content on Twitter, and I see it every time. I don't know why. T, we ready to see you be a baddie in the vlogs. I'm out of here, man. Love y'all. It's been good chopping it up. Get some rest, drink some water, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Love y'all like a play cousin. Hope y'all had fun tonight. It was informative. A bit messy, but well, I still got Shorty on the screen right here. I'm sorry. Y'all get some rest, man. Chat, night. Wash y'all yams. We gone. Shout out to all the new members. How many new members we had this 29 new members this stream. 653 likes. I love that. Love that for us. Let's keep growing. Brimless Pindell, over and out.